Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Thursday. Glad you're with us tonight. 3 hours live from Los Angeles and an incredible show for you. Hope you can stay with us. It really is going to be quite the night to celebrate the best in jewelry. We've got Tanzanites. We have got yellow diamonds. We're going to show you some very, very special pieces, including our best of aquamarine in a couple of different varieties for you. And we have big discount wheels coming up. So this is a night to sit back, relax a little bit, take a break from reality, and shop the very finest in jewelry. That is what we have coming up all night long. So it's going to be a fun night. We've got, of course, requests are welcome as well, but there are a couple of highlights to tell you about before we get into it, before we get started, and that's going to be a really, really special, of course, top of the hours. I always like to highlight our best of the best pieces at our top of the hours. We're going to see many of those today, and maybe we've got so many really special kind of focal points. We may actually do some bottom of the hour specials and some top of the hour specials, and we'll make it really exciting all night long. But we have some incredible values tonight. One of our best is actually in Morganite. We're going to see the beautiful sister to aquamarine, because I do have several aquamarines, but we have a gorgeous pair of Morganite earrings. They're studs. They're really done up with diamonds. They're what a lot of us have been waiting for, because we haven't had too much in the Morganite world in earrings, but we also have a very, very special Tanzanite. It's around in a bridge, almost 10 carats, but you know, really kind of feels like the right size. When that may sound like a very, very large stone, but the way it's done and put together is actually really wearable for you. So we have that on the way. And you know what happened yesterday was we had a lot of you miss out on a particular star sapphire deal that we had. So what I wanted to do was put together a little wheel. Now, being as rare as this is, we're not going to have a lot of them, but I have three gorgeous star sapphires, all of which you've not seen before. We're going to bring those out, bring them down to a huge markdown for you as well. So that should be exciting, and so much more. So it's going to be a lot of fun. We have some really special new museum pieces that are going to debut. And one of them is a 207 yellow diamond, actually. So very important piece there. We even have a huge round color change sphene. This is the largest of the collection. We brought you a smaller Asher cut last night. We're going to bring out the major 3 carat 41 in the round today. It is truly exquisite. It's in a bridge setting. It's going to be the collector's stone of the day for sure. But then we also have opals, this month's birthstone, and we also have a gorgeous yellow diamond piece that's got pink diamonds and white diamonds around it. So the world is your oyster, as they like to say. And here at TVON, we love to bring you all your favorites, and of course, bring in any requests that you'd like. So anything you'd like to see, please give us a call. That's my number, so you know how to dial in and get in all those great requests that you might have. Something we can find for you, whether specific or more vague, we're able to help you out and bring it right out for you. So that is going to be the offerings tonight. Of course, we've got so many special pieces. So we're really, really glad you're with us. Stay with us all night long. We've got surprises around every corner for you. Given that it's October 19th today, just want to wish a very, very, very special happy day to number 14. So let's get started with our very first item, which is going to be aquamarine. So let's take a look at this. We've got a really, really beautiful stone here, and that's going to be our blue beryl that we love. Now, we only feature one kind of aquamarine, and that's going to be this Sierra Santa Maria. So 112, 1895. And that's going to be a really beautiful stone. Now, later on, hi, Auntie. Oh, that's good. I like to see that. Oh, good. That's great. Double thumbs up. So that's really good. That's great. Thank you. All right, so here we go. This is going to be item number 112, 1895 to get us started on the most stunning of blue beryls. That's going to be our carat 66. Now, later on, it will have a trillion. So if you want to go trillion cutting, that's going to be, it's a little more because it's going to be a little more gold, but this is really fun because it's got the cutout detail. There's some hearts on the side. So if you're a blue lover, I'm in the blue mood tonight, right? So if you're a blue lover, this is that softer side of sky blue, but it's got those beautiful heart-shaped details and cutouts. If you look, there's actually 3 on each side. The devil's in the details. Or is it the devil in the blue dress? What do they say? How does that song go? Wait a minute. I promise you, it's just coincidental, I promise. But this is going to be our gorgeous carat 66, and it is fabulous, 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 gorgeous color. It's that sky blue, but richer than normal aqua. Normal aqua doesn't have anywhere near this amount of color. You get the 6 points in diamond accents as well, and that's, of course, in your gold color of choice. So white gold, yellow gold, rose gold will help you out there, but it's also going to be a big, big value, and that's going to be less than $19.99. So I thought, you know, we got to start with something pretty impressive, right? Start with something specialty, different, beautiful, bold. Well, what's going to be so unusual about this? We're used to a lot of gold weight. We're used to beautiful VS diamonds. We're used to the best of Sierra Santa Maria. What we're not used to is seeing this price tag. Promise you, we are going to start and set the tone for this evening in a really grand fashion. And that means Not even $999. Wait, it gets better. It's going to be a lot better than that. And remember, we're choosing your gold color. This is the most affordable way I think I've ever seen to have Sierra Santa Maria in the collection. So I don't want you to wait because it's not $999, and this is already, it's pretty major, right? We know that. You see the light that's really bringing from inside the stone. You see these bright, beautiful sparkle facets, right? It's not a dull stone. You know, it's not a stone we think of when we think of brilliance. We think of diamonds first off. We think of color change sphenes that we're going to see later. This is not a stone that typically gives us brilliance, but look at the power of the stone and how bright it is in that icy blue. It's a blue that has some personality to it. We're going to show it to you on the hand here as well. It's got those great cutout details. Again, you're choosing your gold color, whatever you want it to be. And then you can see we've got that one here on the hand. So you can see it's got a lot of presence to it, as well as, you know, giving the little double-edged border there. You've got those cutout details, the diamonds also. So you're really getting nothing that sits up off the hand too high. It's not too wide at all. It's just a really well done piece of jewelry, and we're here to make it a super value. So it's not even $888. Promised ya, starting with a bang here. It's not even $888 or $777. It's a lot of gold in that ring. That's why I wanted to see, you know, really get you that look at it on the hand here quickly so you can get a sense for the size, see how major it is, get that beautiful cutout detailing. A lot of gold, but comfortable at the same time because it does have that tapered effect in the cutout details. So you're seeing what is so hot right now in jewelry, which is that negative space. We love to see, but it's also not even $700. And our lines are getting busy already. No surprise, because when have we ever seen a Sierra Santa Maria for $777? I don't care what size. This is a carat 66. It's a big size, and it's not like we see 10 carat, 20 carat stones. Remember, these typically top out around what? 3 carats, 4 carats. Our really extraordinary sizes and examples are usually 5 to 6. So this is about as large as they get, and to have it for $777, but wait, there's more, because you're changing the gold, you're getting your size, you're getting all those wonderful extras that we love to do, but it's also not even $700. This is a pretty major value that I think we're already seeing. And it goes even better for you. So early birds, welcome in. This is how we shop early tonight and get you the best values possible. And it's not even $777 or $700. We'll make it $699 only on that really, really special piece there. And if we have any requests, get them in. We already had some phone lines lighting up, so maybe there are requests that we can get to tonight. We'd love to do that. We would love to bring you whatever it is you'd like to see, whether, again, it's a very specific item, you've got an item number maybe or a description, or if it's something just in a category that you want to see. And don't forget, beryl in its sister stone. So this is the blue beryl. We'll have that beautiful pinky peachy Morganite coming up a little bit later in a stud earring. We love it. We've got some new platinum pieces also. Lately, a show is not a show without some really good platinum pieces or some 18 karat gold designer styles. So we're going to bring those as well. And one of my best values of the night is coming up. It's a cat's eye chrysoberyl. I'm so excited about it. But we do have a really cool Mandarin opportunity. I've got 2 pieces, and they actually are the makings of a set. So let me show you what we have here. The ring first, and then the pendant. So you don't have to take both. I'm going to get you ready. Got the diamond tweezers ready to go here. So you can actually see. I'll put the ring over here. Let me put it right there. And then we'll show you the pendant. Now, this is not going to be something where you have to get, you know, them together. You don't have to buy the set, of course, but you can, and you maybe will, because the value is so good. So how about, oh, look at this. 1122223 is our item number. So that's how we begin. This must be a special day. It's a carat 55 in the Mandarin garnet right there. So you've got the Mandarin, and the reason I'm putting it off to one side is because we're going to show you together the pendant that, again, you can choose as well. So this will be a carat 55 Mandarin, and then this is the mounting that has 45 points in diamonds as well. So you've got a great look there. And Janice, hi Janice, thank you so much. Glad to hear it. She was telling us online that she received her earrings, and they're amazing. So I'm so happy to hear that. So Janice, thank you so much, and thanks Tony for the assist there. And then we've got the pendant here, which I'm going to show you as a separate item number. It's 1121873 for the pendant. So look at how those now, I know they're both in yellow gold, so that also works. However, you can change either one of them to a white gold or a rose gold setting if you would prefer. So no problem there, but we've got the ring, the pendant. You decide which one you like better, or just take them both, because the stones are really matched in the shape, the coloring, the beautiful diamond weight as well, and the way they're very classic in their style. So the ring here, now that you've seen the both together, we'll just focus on the ring for a moment, which is going to be the carat 55 with the 45 points, and I'll show it here on the hand, and then I'll put the pendant right on next to it so you can see what that's all about. We start here with the ring, and then look at that. So you can see from a distance away, the pendant's going to give you a little bit larger stone, and we're talking about the dimension portion of the stone. Why isn't so? Come on, stay straight for me. There we go. So that's going to be the pendant there, and then you've got the ring to go with it as well. So the ring, we got to bring these down individually if we want the value to be set appropriate or set worthy. So here's what we do. The ring is going to be, you know what I'll do? We'll just take them both down here because that's really the point. You know, these set occasions are pretty unusual and rare. So if there's a chance where we can make it happen for you, you know I got to make the values really, really special. So how about this? The ring is going to be from $24.99. We'll take the ring down. I've never seen a Mandarin price this way in that size. I'm going to bring the ring down to $9.99. The pendant, which has the larger stone, is going to be even less because there's a little bit lighter diamond weight on the pendant. So this stone, which is the 286, which again, really, really big size there and gorgeous colors. Remember, only one of each operator, so do let me know or take them both. But we're going to bring up the information 112-1873. That is the info for the pendant that I'm holding here. That's the 286 with 13 points in diamonds. And we're going to make the pendant less than $9.99. It'll actually be $8.88. So you'll be spending under $1,900 if you wanted the entire set tonight. And then I'll go ahead and show the, which one do you have? Pendant gone already. Thank you so much on the pendant. And our first request has come in. So we've got the big diamond earrings that we just had a couple days ago. So this one's gone. And you know what I'll do? I'm going to go ahead and what I'm going to do, Will, is put it on the neckline real quick just so they can see it there. And then we can get you a size measurement as well. But that's what it's going to look like from a distance away. And then I know you guys want to see the size. So I'll do that too. So let's take it on over. I'll give you that beautiful measurement here from top to bottom, which again, pendant already gone, but the ring is still here for you. So that's going to be just under 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. So there is the pendant. Now we've got the ring, which I'll take right on up close for you. So you get one more chance at the ring here, and it's again 2223. So that's the ring for $9.99. It's a lot of diamonds, a lot of gold, and a nice size Mandarin. Over 1.5 carats in the size to get you the ring at $9.99. So huge value there. And then don't forget our aqua is still here if you'd like to take advantage of that. And then do we know, Andy, the proper pronunciation on this name? Do we, I mean, I've asked a couple of times. I don't know if anyone's been able to ask because I don't get to speak to you guys, you know, unless you call and, you know, specifically asked to. But here's our beautiful diamond earring coming up. And this is going to be something we had just a couple of days ago. I think it was Monday night. We saw these beautiful diamond earrings and oh, were they popular? But that had everything to do with A, the classic style, but B, the markdown I gave them. And there they are. That's just one of your set of earrings here. That's one of the boldest diamond button earrings we do. And not an illusion of big carat weight. They are a big carat weight. You've got a really, really good look here. And that one, they're always tricky to stabilize here on their own, but there you go. So now, of course, I got to jog them over, but 111-4636 is your item number here. So this is a special button style earring, meaning it's a stud, yes, in that it's, you know, if you have to categorize earrings into stud versus drop, it's a stud, but it's not a stud as in one stone and that's it. It's got this big oversized, what we call the button style of earrings. So you get 2 full carats in diamonds here. That is just stunning. They're all VS stones and they're all individually larger stones as well, which is really, really nice to see because that's going to give you and serve to give you a stone size or an overall earring size that if you were venturing out to get one single diamond stud earring, and this is really the big kind of to do here, is that we would all love to have, I think that usually what gets in the way of us all owning the largest diamonds possible is budget, right? The budget gets in the way because bigger diamonds, as we know, as they get into larger sizes, they get more and more and more pricey. And not just in a logical way, just incremental, but actually exponentially. So that's why we're not all walking around with 10 or 20 carat diamond rings or earrings or what have you, or pendants or anything else. This is the way to get that look where you get a much, much bigger style in the overall dimension. You get that big look without having to spend a fortune to get one single stone because getting a stone that size, the diameter is again 1/2 inch is the diameter there. So when you're looking at this earring, and you'll see them on too, so we can get you a full idea, but that is not the basic earring that we're used to seeing. You know, it's a center post, so it's still gonna have that centered post and a butterfly backing, but it's gonna give you this wow factor you don't normally get, and it's gonna be, well, this is all about the markdown. We'll honor what we did a couple of days ago for you to bring you the value of a lifetime because it is still 2 carats. They're not 200 stones. You see how massive especially the diamonds in the center are, and they're all beautifully set. So it's a shared prong style, so they can sit as close together as you can possibly make a round set. And then you've got the outer halo as well. So it's really done beautifully. And we're going to show you one on the hand and on the ear in case you missed all that before. So here's your 1/2 inch size that you're going to get. So that just, again, really wild, isn't it, to see? And then you have this really special diameter, which we have up there, but just to show you what that measures, yes. It is wonderful. Just want to make sure. So And do you really, you know what, you got any gold color you want as well. I'm going to put them on the ear. That's next, of course. And then we're going to show you what we can do here on a value. I'll just hold one up since I don't have the backing here for you, but it'll definitely serve to give a really good idea of what it's all about size-wise. And I'm going to show you, oh yeah, look at that. So you get that really large size that we love to see in a huge earring, that if you were looking at one individual diamond of that size, you're looking at spending a real true literal fortune. And that's what I love that we don't have you do here. It's going to be a major value. It's under $2,000 to get 2 carats in diamonds tonight, which is really just outrageous. You don't get to see that very often, especially with those bigger size stones individually. And you can see that also what I love so much about a cluster like this is that you're getting 58 facets and tons of sparkle on every individual stone. So it's going to sparkle far more than a one single stone, no matter how large, even can, right? One center stone is never going to be capable of sparkling to the degree that these are, considering there's so many stones put together. Let's give you another look close up. See what you think. They're not $19.99. You don't have to be the requester to get them, because we actually have a couple of pairs available. It's the beauty of having diamonds in those, yes, VS quality that you love, all that wonderful size, really could be your daily or dressy. It just kind of depends on your preferences and your lifestyle, but it's also going to be better than even $18.88 or $17.99. And this is where the value really is astounding. You just don't see this anywhere else. It's not even going to be $1,799. This is what we live to do. We make diamonds more affordable than anybody else, but anybody can make diamonds affordable if they lower the standards of quality. That is never what we do. We're never about saying, okay, let's just give you a lesser quality or a dark, like a grayish, yellowish, brownish diamond. We want those white diamonds. We want VS quality for you so they can sparkle like those are, and that's the beauty of it. That's what you're getting here. It's not even $1,799 a pair. They're $1,777. And I think, unlike a lot of times when you get 2 carats in diamonds, they're going to be a bigger earring that, you know, it's a big dangle or a drop or chandelier style that maybe you're saving for that special event, that wedding, that dinner, that party, that anniversary, whatever it is. This is where you've got a style where, yes, there's a lot of diamond weight, but you're wearing them likely every day, and that's the beauty of it. So $1,777, yes. Thank you. White gold's the one we probably default to and probably prefer the most, because it's where you get a backdrop that just fades away, right? It's not about the gold, it's about the diamonds. Yes, there's a lot of gold setting all those stones, but it's about the diamonds and how complete and seamlessly they are set so that you're getting that big wow factor and that big look. So dressy or casual, either way, can be day to night, all day long, everyday style. And really, for those of you that dream of having, we all do, a big 10-carat diamond solitaire in your ear, well, if you got all the money in the world, great, you can go get one. I can help you if you need it, right? But if you don't want to spend all of that, then you got a chance right now to get these earrings for $1,777, and that is a really wonderful value. So we've got a cat's eye chrysoberyl coming up, and shall we begin with some of our 18-karat gold diamond pieces that we have? Because I've got a few for you. So that's going to be coming up as well, and we're looking forward to that too. So really special. We've got a new piece. This is fun. It's got some articulation, which just is a fancy way to say movement. It's what we like to say in the jewelry business, to sound fancy. And it is a fancy piece here. Let's show you what we have coming up. It's going to be 1122125. I'll show it here on the hand for you first, because actually this might be a little bit little different here as far as the way it's set, because all of these different, you see it's like a tiered kind of style. But at first you went, wait a minute, that's just one stiletto style, right? And then you realize, no, there's a little movement. How is that working? Well, this is set with depth to it, to where each of these 3 beautiful diamonds are actually set back to front or front to back. So what that does, they're not on one single piece of gold. And that's why when you see it just move a little bit on my hand here, you actually have that little bit of movement where they can sway and move independently of each other. See, there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. So it's almost like, think of it like 3 different pendulums. And then you have your top pave here as well. That's going to be 18 karat solid gold. And yeah, let's throw in this chain, shall we? I love this. This is that beaded diamond cut chain. So it's like, again, these little, I mean, it's like little fireworks. They're like little tiny microscopic individual gold disco balls for your chain, and yet that's going to be 18 inches maximum. But that little charm you see there, that's where you can slide. So when that, when you actually utilize that, that's going to allow you to get shorter length if you want to. You can shorten it to any length you want. And because there's a little bit of a drop to the pendant itself, which has 50 points in diamonds, by the way, you may, even if you're not typically someone who wears a higher chain, you might want to do that, because your drop in this piece is actually 1.5 inches from top to bottom. So it's really beautifully done. I will, we'll be showing it on the the neckline for you. I really cannot imagine this being a better value than it is. But this is what we do. And then, of course, you're going to see it up close as well. So never fear. We're going to throw in the chain because what good is it, especially this time of year when you're thinking maybe holiday gifting is something you might be considering or thinking about. We want to make sure you get that chance to do that. And so the chain is going to come included. That's also going to be 18 karat yellow gold as well. So you get that featured effect. And then, of course, let's show it up close so you can see what that's all about, how it's actually set up. And yes, that would look beautiful with the last earrings we had because of the pave up top here. And let me see if I can just show this without getting, hopefully, without these different, I think it's going to, yeah, it's going to lay really well for us so that you can see that that's going to have that movement we're looking for. So when it aligns perfectly, it's going to look like that stiletto drop. And when you've got a little bit of movement, as you will, when you move and talk and breathe and walk around and kind of, you know, make that grand entrance, right? That's going to give you that look where they will move, but they're not going to turn or twist, okay? So you're never going to have them fall to the other side where you don't see those beautiful larger diamond round brilliants. Here's your pave, that's your bail, there are your 3 bigger diamonds, that's 50 points total weight, solid yellow gold, chain is free. Sometimes I say chain is included. What we really mean, to be technically correct, is it's free. We're not paying, we're not having you pay for it. We paid for it for you. So you don't have to pay to go out and run around. Can you imagine what it would cost right now in today's gold world to get an 18 karat gold chain, especially one that's diamond cut and adjustable like that? So 18 inches maximum, but move it on in as short as you'd like. So that's probably for a lot of us 16, 17, maybe it's even specifically 17 and a half to just have it sit. I think we really never appreciate how much that adjustability, that precise adjustability, how much of a luxury that is, because a lot of times when you're playing with a neckline, you're going to need a very specific length, right? So it hits in exactly the right place. And a lot of times, even with 16, 17, and 18, that may not give you all of that adjustability that you need to get it precisely where you want it to fall. So this does, because of that sliding mechanism, which is so ingenious, really. If only every chain could be that way. And this is still a piece where you can take that chain off that pendant and use it with other things as well. So never fear, you can have an 18 karat gold chain that you can wear with virtually any of your gold, right? Any of your yellow gold, that is. So it'll match beautifully, but it's also not going to be $29.99 with those big diamonds you have. It's not going to be even close to $19.99. We've got a really good value here, and I love that pendulum style. Again, reminder, these are all separate pieces, but all mirror finished bars that you have there that give those diamonds a fabulous way to complete the look. And not even $1,900, not even $1,500, $14.99. I know we're loving that value, and we can see that value and appreciate that value, but you got a better value right now than that, because we're going to make it $999 instead. So a mega moment for our diamond lovers, especially in diamond necklaces. That's what we don't get to see all the time. So you've got a really special way to go there, and $9.99 for 30 seconds, and then we'll bring out the cat's eye. Also, anybody who's interested in Molly garnets, we've got one for you in a heart shape. How sweet, a beautiful, beautiful heart shape. And so if you really want to get something unique, we've got it for you. Think about it. Molly garnets are rare on their own. They're very distinctive. I've got one that's a strong top graded color, like an amazing, amazing neon yellow. And then it's in a heart shape, so it's really fabulous all the way around. We'll see that coming up here shortly. And anything else you want to see, requests are welcome. We hope you'll get those in all night long. And a big yellow diamond, 207, one only, coming up at a huge, huge value with over 3.5 carats in total in diamonds. So that's really exciting. I know we've been a lot of people looking for those collectible yellow diamonds these days, and we are certainly going to bring one to you tonight. So that's on the way as well. Other necklaces will be here, and then we've got even diamond pave if you want more of a diamond pave look. Now this is probably, out of all of my fabulous brand new rings, this is probably one of my strongest values of the night. And you're about to see why. So if you're already a cat's eye fanatic, or you want that cat's eye chrysoberyl in your collection, I would say go. 112-2113 is your item number here. Check this out. This is going to be that combination we love to see but rarely do, where it's baguettes and rounds together. I love the translucency of this cat's eye. That's usually an opaque stone. I know we're probably not even able to really look past the chatoyancy because it itself is so strong and so defined. But then you look at it and you see the round brilliance and the baguettes that are tapered and the pave on the sides, and you realize, okay, we got platinum here. We've got platinum. It's a 126 cat's eye chrysoberyl. It is also going to be lots of diamond weight, 91 points amongst all. So we put them all together here. Your tapered baguettes and your round brilliance, put them all together, added it up, there you have it. And it's in the platinum. So it stays in that white metal, which is really beautiful, because I think with a cat's eye, just the color lends itself so well to the contrast of a white metal, whether it be gold or platinum. And this one's got a really good look on the hand. I'll tell you what, that's a strong stone because that catsite, and I don't just mean like a strong look, a strong color, a strong chatoyancy. I'm talking about it's actually got strength to it, durability. You're getting a stone here that actually is one of the higher on the Mohs scale because remember diamonds sit at the top, they're the 10, they're going to be the hardest natural substance on earth, but then you have the rubies and the sapphires. All of the corundums sit at 9, which is on the Mohs scale, M-O-H-S. Tells you about the durability of a stone, right? So 9 is your sapphires and rubies, and then you have basically an 8.5 is going to be your chrysoberyls. So that would be your alexandrites, your cat's eyes, your regular chrysoberyls, meaning just the faceted material, all of that, an 8.5. So it gives you a lot, and I mean a real lot of durability. So don't worry, because I know it seems to be that most rare stones are a little bit softer in nature, and you might always want to think about putting those and saving them and not wearing them as often. You don't have to do that with the chrysoberyl. It's plenty durable for you. Take a look at it. We'll show you what it's all about. I'll try it on. And we're going to make it real affordable for you because I told you it's one of the stronger values. That's why it's coming up so early tonight. It's ready to go for you in the platinum only, but we're still going to size it for you. That's what it looks like from a distance away. So even when you're a little distance away, you still see perfectly vertical on that cat's eye. That's a chatoyancy. It is the same thing. It's one of Mother Nature's rarity of phenomena there. And so you get all that, and it's not even $49.99. And a lot of diamonds, and love that ballerina style with that mix of the baguettes and the rounds together. So you're getting a little bit of, just something more interesting in the way that the diamonds are going to play with the light. It's really different that way. It's not even $39.29, even $19.99. How is that possible when it's all that platinum? I mean, we can pare it down to just the metal alone, and it shouldn't be $19.99. But then you have the diamonds and the cat's eye, which is really the rarest part of it all, is that cat's eye. And we're going to show you right now how we can make it such a value, such an amazing moment, not even $18, not even $17.99. Collectors, you need to get this. Unless you already have a cat's eye, then maybe you only need one. But if you don't yet have a cat's eye chrysoberyl in your collection, you want something beautiful, different, unusual. It's got the green and the goldens together, that very cool chartreuse color with one of those real rare phenomenas. And it's going to be $1,777 only. So that is I think my best collectible value tonight. And you're talking about just bringing rarity on a different level entirely, but for $1,777, that's it. So huge value there, and we got plenty of affordable as well on the way. I think this is rather affordable, if you ask me, but we got more on the way. And don't forget, we still have that aqua for $6.99. We started off with, we've got a beautiful Mandarin ring as well. That is here. You cannot go wrong with any of these values you pick up tonight, and we're going to keep that going all night long for you. So it's going to be quite a night. And make sure you dial in with requests as well. We've already been able to take care of one request, and that's amazing. So here we go. First caller on that one. All right, so let's get to it. And there's an alexandrite that's new. This, believe it or not, can you believe these are sisters? Ooh, look at that color. Interesting. That's alexandrite that's going to color change. This one doesn't. That's got the phenomena of cat's eye. This one is color change. And I know you're probably thinking, why would I want that color to change? It's so beautiful on its own, shall we? Let's bring it on out. We have added some extra rarity to this one, as you can probably well tell already. But this is a phenomenal stone, also belonging to the chrysoberyl family. So there are really essentially 4 different varieties of chrysoberyl. There's the one we just showed you, which is called a cat's eye chrysoberyl. There's traditional chrysoberyl, which is no cat's eye, just kind of a golden green yellow color. And then there is alexandrite. We're looking at that here, the faceted variety that does change color. And then there are some cat's eye alexandrites, where if you're thinking, that's what I just saw. No, there's actually the cat's eye alexandrite instead of the cat's eye chrysoberyl. They're all part of the same fam, but they're related, but just like you and your family members probably are a little different in your own personalities, right? Some of you have different talents and different skills, and just because you're related by blood doesn't mean you look the same, and doesn't mean you have the same personalities, or the same skills or talents or whatever. So that's kind of how you look at this family, and they're all doing extraordinary things. They're all really unique. They're all really normally expensive. These are not. Why? Because it's TVON. Because you're watching us. And we can make them incredibly, incredibly affordable. Come on over and take a look, because we added pink diamonds. We've added pink diamonds. We've added white diamonds. We've added a bridge mounting, and it's one of the prettiest alexandrites I think we've had here for you. And so we got to now just make it a deal. It's 1122010, and that is going to be the square cushion cut. Now, interesting, this normally is a mounting that takes about a 75 pointer to a 1 carat. It's actually, and we've seen this often where it's a little, less dense, so it's actually a 45 point cushion cut. It's, again, very ovally to its cushion cut, if that makes sense. It's got a really rounded corner to it. That is just a beautiful stone. What normally is, I always advise, these can be a little hazy, they can be a little dark, they can be a little cloudy or included, right? That's kind of the rule of the stone. It just doesn't give you clarity. This stone is amazing. It's that pretty blue-green that almost looks like Paraíba, doesn't it? And then you have the pink diamonds. Well, there's a total weight there, 31 points. The white diamonds are 69 points. It is spectacular in every way, and it is going to be a bridge mounting. So the pink diamonds are going to run right down the center and through. You've got the white diamonds surrounding that. There's even two, not one halo, but two halos of pink diamonds. And if you ever wanted an alexandrite, we have just really elevated it and made it even more special. And it's already plenty special on its own here. We're so excited to have you with us. Welcome in. It's the bottom of the hour already. So we've only got 2.5 hours left. We've got some great pieces here tonight. We've had some great pieces. We're going to continue on all night long with these beautiful rarities. But this one has got to go. And you know it will. And how do we make that happen? With a great value, because $59.99 is just so fair, but it's not going to do it tonight. It's a weeknight. We got to really make sure we bring out those values that you are, I would say, accustomed to seeing, but we're going a little above and beyond here tonight in a big way. And that's going to be where you see there's that bridge style. This is the finishing, by the way, which so many of you ask, how does that work on the inside if there's going to be that one middle row that runs all the way through? Well, this is how it's set up through the back and the side, still all finished on the inside. You've got so much clarity, a pronounced glow and brilliance to that stone. And then you get your pink diamonds and white diamonds, which, yeah, is going to be exactly 1 carat in total when you tally them all up. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Also one of a kind, not going to be $59.99. And come on in if you're an alexandrite lover, because this one is deluxe. You can look at a lot of alexandrites, and for a lot of us, they may not even necessarily do it for you, right? Sometimes they're just a little bit too dark or cloudy, or they're lacking some pizzazz. That is just not the case here. It's bright, it's clean, it's beautiful. It's all those things together and more. And now it just needs the really, really on fire price tag to blow it out, give you the value of a lifetime, make it a lot better than $59.99. We just have one. We need your calls right now. This is not going to last because I got to bring it on down. That's how we're working this big Thursday night. That's how we're really welcoming you into the weekend, right? And here's what we do instead of $59, $49, $39. I love it with the pink diamonds. I think that we need to maybe just touch on the fact that lately we've been seeing a few pink diamonds utilized a little more often as accent stones than we normally did. That's not easy to do. That's not because there's been some new find or new deposit or new availability. That's just because we are really taking those rare stones we love and amping them up even more for you. And I never want to dismiss that, because that's a really, really big deal to add in. You're already getting a carat in diamonds and a lot of gold, but to have 31 points of that 1 carat overall be in natural pink diamonds is really, truly extraordinary. It really is. And that's not easy to do. And it's not inexpensive to do. And so when you see these values and you're used to seeing that mounting, but in all white diamonds, and you think, oh, so they added a few pink diamonds. It is so much more important and precious than that. And it's not going to be $39.99 or even $29.99. So a major value is coming your way. All you have to do is dial in, take a look at it. This one's got to go. It will go. It's not $29. Let's make it even better. $2,499, and that is it. So our first call is going to take it. I don't even know if we can handle it. There's a color changing sphene here in a round that's in a similar bridge mounting. I'm not sure if we're even ready for it. It is so good. So all you got to do is dial. Do we have any requests, by the way? Will, any requests or just any requests? We're working on them. All right. So if you've made a request in the last few minutes, I know we've been busy with those requests. So stay with us. We're working on bringing all those out for you. We hope that you will bring any and all requests in. We'd love nothing more on these weeknights than to really give you that perfect opportunity to get, when the time is right? Like when you can't stop thinking about something, or you're ready to add that special collector's stone to your jewelry collection. Well, this is the time to make those pieces yours. So never hesitate to let us know what we can bring out for you. And then, do you want a little sneak peek? Probably a little early to do something like this, but it is one of our best. And it is a stone that I featured last night in a 1 carat variety. This is a little bit bigger, and it's got all the wow. Oh my goodness, this is just your everyday. Anybody like 4th of July? That summertime holiday where we get together and gather in the heat of the summer and celebrate a day off, and then have a little barbecue, maybe go to the beach, and then the big finale of the night is always fireworks, right? And you always wish that, could it last a little longer? If only we could have fireworks for everyday occurrences in life. I'm going to tell you something. This is your own portable fireworks show going with you on your hand wherever you go, and a lot less dangerous, right? 112-1995 is the item number. Just going to throw it out there for you so you can see what our top quality, best round sphene looks like. And yeah, color change variety. This is not your basic. This is different. This is not your, regular sphene. Is there such a thing? Shame on me for even saying that. All sphenes are rare. All sphenes are precious. It's like saying cute dog, right? That's such an oxymoron, right? Or it's totally, is that the right word? It's redundant. It's like, yeah, all dogs are cute, right? I'm a believer that all dogs are cute. But it's like, this is a rare stone. All sphenes are rare. But there were titanites that didn't change color. And it wasn't until more recently that I debuted the color change stones back about 6 years ago, and we all lost our minds because nobody in the gem industry had really even heard of it before. They didn't know that this was a stone capable of changing colors. So yes, you're getting the brilliance, you're getting the phenomena. It goes from green to red and red to green and green to red and back and forth. And so it is your stone to own and just be mesmerized by every single day. Every day you will be amazed. It will never cease. You could have this for years. Come on over and take a look. You could have it for literal years and never ever stop staring at it because it's just a fascinating stone and it's a huge size. 341 is your size here in the carat weight. It's also 167 in diamonds because that's going to be that all white diamond bridge. And here I am. I was just going to preview it for you. And now we're full on in. We're jumping in because I know somebody's going to want to have this. Some collector out there watching going, well, I wonder if they got anything really rare tonight. Oh, yes, we do. There is not a show that goes by, daytime, nighttime, weekends, weekday, that we don't bring out the rarest of the rare. And look at that all the way. It's not just the surface kind of flash and fire. It's all the way through. You look at the depth of the stone through the inside, through the sides, you still see that fire. All of that scintillation. It is a carat 67 in diamonds, and you see how those go. 4 rows on the sides, 2 rows that go underneath. Huge halo in diamonds as well around it. And we got one. There's no really putting a price on this. It is as priceless a category as you can get in the world of gems. Who else has a color change sphene? Anybody? Are you finding one in retail? Probably not. Are you finding one in a museum? Probably not, but if you did, it's not for sale. So we're still hanging out in that priceless category. And this is what we live to do, is bring you really rare, really fabulous, really fun, really unique, and give you a value. It's not going to be that $17,999 as it is supposed to be. We're going to take it a lot lower than that for you. We need one caller on the line. This is why you're here early, to see those collectibles. And trust me, even if you have quite the gem collection, I know so many of you do. Do you have anything that is brilliant like this? Do you have anything that's going to refract like this, that's going to change color at the same time? So meaning you're still going to get, even when that changes to red in a different light environment, you're still going to get all of those other colors. Basically, every color of the rainbow is represented in that stone, and it's without fail. It's not even $79.99. There's your $10,000 off. What can you do with $10,000? I know, right? I bet we'd all appreciate saving $10,000 on something this rare. Just means, in I think a lot of our minds, more jewelry is what that means. It means you can have the luxury and the rarity and not have to give up everything else, the things that the things you gotta shop for, the things you gotta think about, all those things, right? This is normally, if you're shopping this level of jewelry, normally it's a compromise, or it might be a sacrifice, or it might mean saving and saving and saving for years on end. This is just here and available, and if I do my job right, which means give away great fine jewelry, it's yours for the taking, and it's not going to be hard to afford because it doesn't stay at $79.99. That's not going to do it. We're here early. We're ready to show you all these rarities tonight. Got big yellow diamonds, but honestly, this one's the tougher one. It's tougher than my Paraibas. It's tougher than my yellow diamonds. It's tougher than the pink diamonds, and you know that from watching. Just think about numerically, what do you see more of here? What do you see? Typically more yellow diamonds and more pink diamonds than we see color change sphene, especially in the size and the shape. And we're going to make it better than $79, $69, $59.99. It's on its way, no doubt, because a collector is going to snap it up. You know that. These values don't stick around. It is not even $59.99. I'm blowing it out right now for $4,999 for the ultimate in a color changing sphene right here, right now. So, Will, did we help them out with their request? And who was that? David. Hi, David. Thank you so much. What was he shopping for tonight? Oh, I don't think we have any, right? So we're going to have to build something. Well, speaking of the Molly Garnet, though, was it maybe perhaps inspired by the fact that I talked about we have a heart-shaped pendant? We don't have any earrings, but we'll see if we can make some for you. We do have this pendant, though, which is the heart shape that I mentioned earlier to you. Look at this. Feeling the love. Do we love rare? But put that aside for a minute and just look at the beauty of it, because it's almost like a highlighter neon yellow. It's item number 1119078, and that's our 1 carat 30 Molly garnet. We're going to need a caller right now. Let's set the tone for the night here, okay? We've got a carat 30. Let me just go ahead and show it on the hand here so you get an idea of the size. And change the gold if you want. Not going to have you keep it in the yellow gold if you don't want yellow gold. If that's not perfect for you, change it up, switch it up. It's going to be a 1 carat 30 heart shape. Brilliant as can be. It has a diamond weight of 35 points. Then we bring it to you right now. Look at this. This is the size of it right there. That's going to be about 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline next for you, but it is not going to be $1,000. Heart-shaped Molly garnet. We just don't see those very often, right? It's happening right here, right now, and we'll make it even better than $1,000 or $999. Take another look close up, and we'll show you how this can be your newest piece, or better yet, a gift for somebody, right? Now, when I say the word gift, we need to also say sale, because not everybody's looking to shop fine jewelry for somebody they love, because it just costs so much money. If I can take care of you on that, we'll make it even better, and we'll make it $599 instead. First caller, though. So that's going to be a one only, obviously. So a big heart shape in that rare, rare color, in that fabulous Molly garnet, $599. So that one should be gone, and the great heart shape with the halo and the pave and the bail, and a really special way to go. So this is it, guys. And here we are. This is so pretty. So $599. What do you think? Will, was that another request you have?
She wants to see the carving spin more.
Oh, sure. You want just another look at it?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's bring it on back out. Here it is again. Gave it a full presentation. Let's see if they have any questions about it. It's item number 112-1995. The Molly garnet's on its way. We'll just see who's got it. We'll let you know when that's officially gone. But again, first caller on all these. I got one of a kinds here pretty much throughout the evening, as you might imagine. And so here we are. One more look at this one. This is that beautiful 1995. That's going to be that really. Oh, do you have the heart shape or the color change? All right, Molly garnet's gone. Thank you so much. And then here we go with 1995 is the 341 color change round. So yeah, this one's going to be our 341 carat 67. Sorry for everybody who missed out on the Molly garnet heart shape. Really, yeah, wish we had a few of those. We're really limited on our items. Keep that in mind, so always dial early. Now we do have this one, so I know we had a caller just wanted to see it a little bit more, so here we go. If you have any questions, let me know. This is, again, I can't show you the color change because we're only in one TV environment here. We're in one lighting in the studio, right? But it goes to red, and so that is, I don't know, Tony, do you have any examples there that you might be able to pull up in case anybody's not seen them before? We don't always, what's that? Oh, I know. Well, it happens sometimes. I know. I'm sorry. I know. Trust me. I feel bad too, because I've missed out on pieces too in my life, and obviously even here. I've missed out on pieces because you guys snatch them right out from under me. So I know how it feels, and I know it's no good. But always invite you to call early. Now, this one's just another look, just a little encore of this one for you at $49.99. So a huge value there. If you have any questions, it is in the bridge. We are changing the gold color if you want to. Perfect. Tony is so kind to find, this is from an older piece. Obviously, this is not the same ring, but it is around, and it is going to show you the color change. So what we've done here is basically get it in an incandescent light. And what that does is show you the color change. So that's going to do the same thing. So that bright green base color goes to red and then goes back to green. So when you're in a fluorescent lighting, you have the green. When you're in your incandescent lighting, that's the red. And you see it still shows you the brilliance. You still get that, but you're getting a different base color. So it's still like our alexandrites change from a green to a red typically, or a green to a purple. And this stone goes really truly green to red, which by the way is more unusual because usually we have to rely on alexandrites that are Russian in their variety or origin to actually see the green to red. Green to red is that most unusual of color change varieties. Sometimes color changes can be true, but they are still a little more subtle. This is really going from one color to another in complete opposites here. So we love that. And that's a really, really, really special look. So, and Thomas, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thomas P., thank you. Appreciate that. You were so sweet, so kind, made my night. How about this one for $49.99, a final 30 seconds, and we're verifying on this color change in the sphene. Remember, it's a color changing sphene, green to red. All that flash though is just inherent in the stone. It's super brilliant. It's super amazing. Take a look at it on the hand here as well. And that's going to be $49.99 only. So that's a good one there. And a really, really special look. You still see as far as you go, you're still going to get those bright flashes of the red, the orange, the yellow, the blues, all of that we call brilliance. and you got it all going on there in a big, big way. So that one should be gone. We had a smaller stone last night. So if you're, want me to bring out something a little bit more affordable, what was it? $18.88 last night for a smaller Asher cut. It was about 1 1/3 carats in its size. So always welcome to help you out with that one as well if you'd like to see that come back out to play. We also have Pabarasha. I've got a beautiful, I saw this and I thought it was a Paraíba. And I thought, well, that seems like a good value for a big Paraíba. Maybe you'll think the same. Jess, do you have any questions on this one before we move it aside? Okay, so here we go with our, well, I thought it was Paraíba when I first glanced at it. Because look at the color. It really does. Seriously, is this mismarked? Because I'm thinking Paraíba all the way. I thought it when I first saw it. Even up close here, I'm thinking, that is a really, really, really good stone. Welcome to our show. We've only got about 15 minutes till hour number 2, and we're so excited to have this one for you. This is a beautiful, beautiful rare stone. It does look like Paraíba, but I'm going to tell you something. I have an under 1 carat Paraíba today. I'm not even kidding. I'll show it to you. It is an under 1 carat Paraíba. It is $7,000. It's not even, that's a markdown. $7,000 for an under 1 carat Paraíba. Is it in 2 carats of diamonds in the mounting? No, it's in a regular mounting. Let me tell you, if that's not going to be on your radar anytime soon, and I know this is a different stone entirely, and I'm always going to advocate for getting the rare collectibles if you can and when you can. If you have Paraíba on your radar, we try to bring the most affordability we possibly can, but let me tell you something. Not everybody's going to have $7,000, $10,000, $20,000 to spend. This blue zircon is really, truly the look of a really top quality Paraíba. And it's got that brilliance. So I'm not saying, it's not necessarily going to be, it's not a tourmaline, it's not going to be your replacement, but it does look a lot like it, to the point where the only thing that tipped me off was the price tag being so, so good. Even for a blue zircon, I thought, okay, it can't be Paraíba, because we have those really small stones now for $7,000, $8,000. Well, here's the way to get the look up. It is a fabulous 112-2005 is the item number. It's going to be our one and only. Okay, we've already had people miss out on a lot of things tonight because they are one onlys, and we just have a couple people that, just again, you're battling against people all over the country who are, dialing in at different rates here. So come on in, because this is the 2 carat blue zircon. It has that, sometimes they're more blue, right? They're more of a true blue. This has got that turquoisey aqua color, which is why it's looking like a premium Paraíba tourmaline, but it also is going to give you a lot of diamonds, 99 points in the bridge. So that's a really special look. You can see that beautiful glow. Of course, this is also a brilliant stone, so you get that double refraction. Yet again, we're seeing a lot of sparkle tonight in this show, from our sphenes to our beautiful diamond earrings to now the Molly Garnet even had a lot of brilliance, and now this. So that beautiful aqua turquoisey blue. I always say a good blue zircon like this kind of looks as if it's a turquoise stone, but not opaque, right? That turquoise color we would get out of a Sleeping Beauty. But if you're not into opaque, or you just like a lot of sparkle, well, obviously a turquoise is not going to give that to you. So you might resort to stones like this, which are really stunning and rare in their own right, specialty as they are, 2 carat stone, any gold you want, and huge value. $39.99 should be. I'm going to mark it down right now because we only have one. And this is going to be also a test in speed here, because there's a lot of people going to be on this one. You know that, because I got the value here. I'm going to try it on. It's not going to be even close to $39.99. Any gold you want. So choose yellow gold, choose rose gold if you'd prefer it. I'm going to tell you, this still looks like Paraíba. It just, I'm hoping, if it is, goodness, can you imagine? If there's no way a Paraíba and a blue zircon are going to be priced the same way, and this is plenty rare on its own, no doubt about it. This is your chance to pick it up right now. It's not even $39, $29, even for, like I said, even for a blue zircon, this is an incredible value. And I know how many of you look for them in big sizes. You need a value. This is it. It's not even $1,999. Oh, you need to dial. This one is not going to last. Any gold you want, not even close to $19.99. What is happening? Do you see why I was so impressed and surprised, and really hoping you'll get in the lines early? Otherwise, it's going to be blink and you miss it. No doubt it's going. It's not even $19, $18, $17.99. We all know, we've seen this bridge enough times where we know where this bridge goes on its own by itself, because we see it with every kind of stone variety out there. It's so popular, it's so classic, it's so beautiful, it's all of those things, but it's not even $17.99 or $17.77. This is where first caller is going to be rewarded in a very big way. And it's not even close $1,700? No, it's not. It's going to be $1,699 for one lucky caller. And I mean, just really, again, whoever starts dialing the first and the fastest is going to get it. That is a beautiful gem in a great looking mounting, and it's $1,699. First caller. All these one-of-a-kinds tonight to get through, so we got to keep them moving, but that is a really special look. We've got cashmeres, as in cashmere sapphires, on the way, and we have a beautiful couple of golden pearls and rubies. I've got a big ruby necklace. We've got padparashas in platinum. How does that sound? And anything else you'd like to see, you name it, we can bring it out. We've even got a gigantic, this might be our biggest gold quartz ever, coming your way. So a lot to get to, but we might just try something else in aqua, because we had the aqua to start the show. It was that 166 oval. Still have that alexandrite with pink diamonds, my goodness. Still have our cat's eye. Still have our beautiful diamond triple bar necklace where it had that vertical style. Gosh, you're missing out on some good pieces tonight. All right, so coming up, $16.99 on that one, let me know. I know it's a busy night, but hey, it's just all the values are here. We combat that with even better values and better pieces and better prices and all that. I'm going to show you something real wild here. This is my one of my favorite mountings, just because I like a lot of gold and I like heavy weights in gold and I like to see the gold. You know, a lot of times gold, it might be, you know, heavier in its presence, but it's depth of the gold, so you don't always see it. This one, you see. It's giving you credit for all that gold because it's a wide piece. And when we see a dome style, it's not going to be this big over the top. I'm going to zoom way back because I want to maneuver it a little bit so you can see that it's not just a flat piece, but it's not going to be this oversized dome. You see how it sits relatively low to the hand. So your stone, yes, your center, trillion, my goodness, talk about sparkle. It's got to keep up with everything else we've had tonight, right? So now we're bringing out the big Sierra Santa Maria and giving it this dynamic cut. It's 111-8891. That's a lot of gold here. You're going to choose your gold color, so don't worry if you're thinking about yellow gold or rose gold. Let's do it for you. But this is where you see, I mean, it's so wide. When it sits here, it kind of looks like maybe it's black rhodium, when it's not. Just to be clear, that is all mirror finished white gold right now. But you guys know when I have my signet ring or anything else presented that's a lot of gold surface area, it kind of picks up a little reflection. So I'll continue to move it and you'll see it on the hand so you see the difference maker, or if I have a little something to set it on, I can do that for you as well so it can sit up at a great angle. Actually, I might try putting this little doodad here just so that it sits up at a little different angle here. You don't have to pay attention to that. It's just a little closure, but it's kind of helping, but not really. So we'll show it to you a couple different ways here, but that's going to be, I just want you to see that's all mirror finished gold that you have. We're going to move this one out very, very quickly. It's a trillion. Now, you do have a carat and a half aqua and then 38 points in diamonds to go around that perimeter of that stone. But here's what we got to do. And we finished it entirely through the inside. These waves, it's like a sand dune of gold that's created on the inside so you can have that comfort built in. You have that almost like stabilization, right? Because if for a long period, and if you're wondering why are we always talking about wider rings and the need for undergalleries or men's styles or heavier gold weights, why is that? Remember, it's because when you have those bigger pieces, if you have a wider ring in gold, and if it is hollowed out, meaning like, you know how we see a lot of rings, most rings that you buy out there, most rings that are ever created are essentially hollowed out, right? They can get very uncomfortable after a while to wear, especially if you're wearing it every day and it's a heavier gold weight, but it's all open on the inside. This beautiful finishing, yes, it adds a lot of labor in gold, but it's worth it to do because what good is a piece of jewelry if you're never going to wear it? If it's going to sit at home in the jewelry box, in the safety deposit box, and you're never bringing it out. That is what jewelry is made for. It's not one of those collectibles that you have to, I mean, there's a lot of collectibles in this world that never really get utilized, right? And one of the greatest things about gems and jewelry, I believe, is that it's part of your everyday life. It's how you accessorize. It's how you tell a story about yourself. It's all those things, but it's still at the end of the day really valuable and worth something and rare and special, something that's going to be passed down through the generations that you're not just going to love it, but your family's going to love it, right? And those are the kinds of things. But when we build an undergallery, again, never want to take that for granted how extra and special and important that is. So we do have a little problem here because it's a $45.99 piece. I think that we're going to need to offer a little better value here tonight to make it go. Do you think I could help you with that? If I make it some kind of ridiculously affordable opportunity, if I make it just too low, do you think we might be able to get it at home? if we just get this like a little giveaway treatment here, can we make sure that it's going to get a home somewhere to somebody? And look at how bold this is. Now you're going to see it on the hand to really appreciate. And there's something about a trillion. You know, I mean, anybody who, if you know me, you know I love a trillion cut. Why? I don't care what it is. I love a trillion because it's going to bring the sparkle. If you have an oval, we showed you one earlier, had a lot of pizzazz to it. Nothing, though, is going to sparkle like a trillion does. But look at how beautiful this sits. It's almost like a squared off dome shape. All that smooth mirror finish gold kind of reminds us of a signet style, right? But with the stone, with the diamonds, really special look about it. Not going to be 45. Do you want to try an auction? Do we dare? I've waited 54 minutes to do a little roll call here on a big Thursday night. What do you think? That's one way. Let me actually turn it the other way so you just see that point pointing down here. Yeah, that's a better angle at that stone to really see the color. And yet, the sparkle and brilliance of the trillion is taking nothing away from the color. That is the deluxe of the aquamarine world. How about this? Auctioning it off. Going to try something. It's going to be an interesting night for those, you can tell already. It's going to be going extra low to start. Not $4,500. That's a great savings. Who doesn't want to save $99 given the choice, given the option? It's not going to be $4,000. $35,000, $3,000. It's a lot of gold. This is one of the more serious gold mountings that we do. Heavy, but comfortable, built-in support with that under gallery. It's not $3,000, it's not $25,000, it's not going to be $2,000. We've got to take it lower to get these phone lines buzzing. This is how we do it. Thursday night, welcome in. We've got a few minutes till our top of the hour, and then we're going to see a lot more viewership. So all we need to do is get your phone calls if you want to own this gigantic ring, which is that beautiful March birthstone, but it's the best of the best. I mean, really, truly, this is not a drill. This is truly the best aqua out there. If you've seen aquas elsewhere and you're going, yeah, it's never been one that really catches my eye. I don't do the double take. I don't feel anything. You got to check out a Sierra Santa Maria, because if you like those softer blues, they don't get any better or brighter than when you get into this world of Sierra Santa Maria, a mine that is mined out, a chance you get rarely anywhere else but here to get that rare gem. It's not $2,000 to start. I'm not even going to start at 19 or 18 or 17 or 16. We're crashing down to $1,500 to start this auction, to get a lot of people in, to give you the opportunity of a lifetime on an aqua in a trillion. Very few of those exist. Beautiful bigger diamonds all the way around them. The trifecta right here in that cut, the sides. I mean, you've got everything you want. Diamonds, gold, great stone, all in this ring. Wearable, it's the style of the moment. Big gold weight, heavy look, all of that. Nobody at 15. Uh-oh. Well, should we put it on hold? Should we hang out to the top of the hour when hopefully we'll get some new people joining in? I don't know. But this is what we're going to have to find out. Is it going to take a little extra discounting? Because I've already done a bundle of discounting here. You've got $3,099 saved right now. But we don't have that open, that elusive auction open. And that's a lot of ring. That's the widest style we do. That's wider than most of the men's rings by double. So most of our men's rings that are called men's rings because they got a lot of gold, this one's larger than those are. And I know so many of you are looking for those bigger gold weights saying, where's the gold elsewhere? Even at designers, have you noticed the big design houses, hardly anything in substantial gold weights? Let's try 14. Let's try 13. Let's try 12. Let's try 11. Let's get these phone lines rocking. It's Thursday night. Come celebrate with us. It's not even going to be $1,100 to start. We'll make the increments easy. How about barely increments? $10. $10 to make it easy if you want to jump in, put power bids in, whatever you want to do. But it's not $1,100 either. This is your chance. We're going to start at $1,000 only. It's a $10 increment. If you take out everything in the ring but the gold, you should be about triple where we're looking to start it. That's how good this auction opportunity is right now. Take a look at it. That is something we need a little help on. So, and to me, it's like the superhero of gems, right? The cut is so modern. It's so strong. It's powerful, right? This is a I am woman, hear me roar kind of ring, right? That's what it looks like. It's confidence, it's power, it's beautiful. And that's not just the stone. It's the width of the gold, the shine that looks like it's just mirror finished. And it is. You can actually use it as your portable mirror on the go. And we have no open yet. 35 seconds to go. I'm the only one who likes trillions, huh? Oh, well, you know. Go figure, right? Sometimes I like different stuff, you know? Because I don't want my jewelry to look like everyone else's. And this is really, I think, a standalone, set you apart kind of piece here, if there ever was one. No $1,000. All right, well, we move along in 15 seconds. We'll give it the final bit of the clock here, and then we'll just keep on rocking. So any requests you have, get them in. Top of the hour is almost here. And let's just hope whatever shows and games and exciting things are going on, let's hope those are about to wrap up, and then maybe we'll get some shoppers here. Maybe. Or for the shoppers that are here going, nope, this is pretty fun. I'll take all the values. Let me see here. We have the top of the hour. So let me just welcome everybody in if you're just tuning in. Because we are in the midst of something kind of interesting here. And welcome to the show. Got about 10 more seconds till we officially make it to the top of the hour. This is verifying hopefully $1,000. It's a big aquamarine, trillion cut that is stunning. You know what I'll do? Before we actually look at it up close again, I'm gonna borrow it and show it to you from across the room, just so you can see we're not looking at a tiny ring here or a small ring. This is about the size of my signet style, which a lot of you own. My signet ring is your signet ring. I had the happiest email the other day. It was Stacy. She was so excited. She goes, "Yay, you're wearing your signet ring. I'm wearing mine too." And we felt like we were twinning, even though she lives, somewhere else and I live here. And it's like, oh my gosh, we're all wearing our signet ring. So I know a lot of you know this ring and love this ring and own this ring or have gifted this ring. This is about the same size, but it's heavier. It's that finishing, it's that trillion cut, it's got diamonds, and welcome to the show if you're just tuning in. We're so glad you're with us tonight. Happy Thursday. We're live, as always, and this is Thursday night at TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. This is going to be your last chance because we're just looking to get this started. I think we may actually have our opening bid. You caught us in the middle of an auction. We are looking for $1,000 to start on this ring. A lot of gold, big aqua presence, great diamonds around it. This is all, think about it, set on a slab or a platform of gold, a wider cigar band style, finished so that it's comfortable, diamonds, and the world's best aqua we've ever seen. There's no source that's gonna give you a better, stronger color in aquamarine than the Brazilian Sierra Santa Maria mine, which is no longer. So there's no hope of getting more. It's just get it while we have it. And we don't even have that many left. So you're about to see it, maybe for the first time. We're going to change the gold for you. I would recommend maybe perhaps going up, especially if you're on the cusp of two sizes. If you tend to teeter between sizing, go up a little bit. Err on the side of going up about a quarter size on this one because it is a wider ring. And even though it tapers in the back, it's still going to be very substantial. So let's show it to you because a lot of you just tuned in, right? You want to see what's at stake for $1,000 to open? Well, here it is. This is it, the trillion cut Sierra Santa Maria with the diamonds. Welcome into Thursday night. Hope you are having a good one. Hope this is going to brighten your evening because it certainly will brighten any environment. Beautiful color, sky blue, but saturated. And do we have the open at 1,000? We do. Okay, so we do have the open at $1,000, and now we're just going to see if we have anybody else. Now that y'all have seen it, we're going to see if we have anybody else who wants to challenge that opening bid. It's a $10 increment only. Remember, your gold color, your size, all of that. So this is where you're going to make all those decisions to customize it if needed. So if anything's a little off for your perfect preference right now, no problem. We'll do it. $1,000 though. Listen, it's a clunk. It's a thud. That's not a tinny, lightweight ring. It is large. Here's what it looks like. You saw it from across the room. That was me entering the party, and you going, oh, look at her ring. And now this is your across the table view. Oh, I'm still looking at that ring. I'm still looking at that ring. And how about that diamond bangle too? That's available if you like it, double row diamond bangle. But just wanted to show it to you one more time on the hand for my girls out there that like a bold gold weight. Here it is, big trillion cut, here it is. I'm telling you, there is something, I feel like this ring is the equivalent to a hoop earring. You just feel more powerful and more sexy and more, again, alive when you wear a trillion. There's something really special about this look. It's a powerful gem ring. It's a great trillion cutting. The whole band is so wide. Let me show you what I mean by tapering, but again, still wide. This is why I encourage you to size up, especially if you're on the edge of two sizes. Like you say, oh, I'm a little bit, sometimes it's a 6.5, sometimes it's 6 3/4. Go with the larger of the two sizes for comfort there, just because it is wider throughout. But you see that under gallery. We're going to give it a final clock here. It's going to be our last 2 minutes on this one. So it's go time. Are you ready? We are looking for 1,010 or more. That's nothing for this ring. I don't mean to, obviously we got a bidder. They're ready to steal it, they love it, they understand it, they see it. But let's not lose sight of the fact that that ring should be a whole lot more than $1,000. And it's at $1,000. And I have no control over that. I can't change that fact. That is what it is. And all you can do is if you're going, what about me? I want that value. I want in on the big value, the biggest one I've ever seen. Then all you have to do is dial that number. Even if you're brand new, never shopped here before, never shopped on TV, found us by accident, whatever it is. This is the way you get fine jewelry. F-I-N-E, fine. Solid gold. We're not doing gold that's plating. We're not doing mystery metals with a vermeil. It's not plating. It's not some kind of coating. This isn't some faux stone that's man-made or lab-grown or crystal. This is the real deal, best of the best. And I only point that out because at $1,000, you might ask the question, how? And you might think it has to be something wonky's going on. It's just about, it's a Thursday night and I'm trying to get phone lines to ring. So there it is, final call, 2 minutes until we sell it. So our last chance, last call here to get you in. Last opportunity, this is go time. And again, we gave you 2 whole minutes because there's a little bit of a delay, so that's why you need to call in really, really quickly and early. Don't want you to miss out because you're too late on the phone lines. That would be tragic. So here's your chance to pick it up. Have a few items from our first hour if there's anything you want to ask about or check on. See if it's still available. If you can't stop thinking about it, you got to have it. You know, it's really telling. Your mind will never steer you wrong, right? Some things we just immediately love with our heart. Other things we have to really think about. I think with jewelry, it's a little bit of both, right? It's got to be heart and mind, and they got to, you know, kind of just come to agreement. If you can't stop thinking about something, you probably need to have it. I will never, ever, ever, truly, guys, if you can't stop thinking about something, those are the pieces you really, truly will love forever. That's what I found as a professional shopper, and here we are with our $1,000 major, major value on. Well, yeah, it's an auction. I could never make that $1,000 ring in a million years. So here's our last call. We have a minute left, and it's our final chance to get you in. And welcome to Thursday. Please get requests in if you have them. I know this is an odd view to kind of pick up a little glare, but there it is. All that mirror finishing, and choose the yellow. This is a strong enough, bold enough blue color. Find in the yellow gold. Normally, if you go out and about, usually everyone's going to say, don't do an aqua in yellow gold. Just don't. Because if an aqua is barely there in color, if it's too light, if it has no saturation level to it, sometimes the yellow gold with it will allow that aqua to almost pick up some of that yellow coloring, and then suddenly your blue stone is looking a little yellow golden, and then that's not the way it's supposed to look, right? So here's where you get something really special where it's a strong enough color that even in a yellow gold background, it's going to look amazing. So here we are, 1,000. I guess we're not going to get any other bids. That's it? 1,000 going once? Oh my. Is that it? Hi, Ariana. Thank you, Ariana. That's so sweet. Thank you, Ariana V. Thank you, joining us online. Love it. Thank you, Tone. All right, so 1 second. Yep, that's gone. $1,000. Well, how about that? It is sold and gone. Congratulations. Where do we even go from there? I do have a gold necklace, interestingly enough, today that's been here a couple of times. We love our jewelry, right? Every single piece, absolutely stunning. And this is my gold necklace. If you haven't seen it before, just want to pop this in. It's a curb link with a diamond cluster that looks like one big stone. So just heads up, we got something in mostly gold. You know, we love our diamonds, so we got to throw in a few of those. But that's here too. All right, speaking of, there's a really major value here on Morganite, which is a sister to this very stone, which I know is already gone. I'm just going to get ready to set up these earrings here. Because believe it or not, that is related to this. And you can see that same beautiful soft pastel. This time, however, it's in the pink variety. So it's what we call pink beryl. It's a rare stone, even more rare, I would say, even than the aquamarine, which is the blue beryl. This is a little more unique, and we'll come right on in. And I know this has been one of the top requests of late. And you know, if you were lucky enough to pick up any of those, we've had a couple stunners lately in Morganite rings, from emerald cuts to cushions, ovals and pear shapes. We've had it all. And so many of you have loved them so much that you're ready to have a set and pair something back to those favorite rings. And this is how we make it happen for you. 112, brand new tonight, by the way, 1122257. So you are here for a special treat, because this one is going to bring you a pair of earrings with a full carat in your Morganites. They're the square cushion cuts, no less, which are really fabulous, aren't they? And then we gave it the halo of the diamonds as well. So you're going to choose rose gold, white gold, yellow gold. Although, no, rose gold only rather on these. Oh, that makes sense. I was just going to say I'd encourage rose gold on this, just because, couple of things. The pink Morganite is so pretty. It's a pinky peachy color, right? It's kind of like the mix of, we see some stones that are just pink. Some of you guys don't really necessarily look for those as much because You want Morganite to look very traditional, so you can tell it's Morganite, right? And Morganite typically has a little bit of that blush color. It's like a blushy, pinky, peachy tone. This really has it all. It goes with your pinks as well as it does with, really, I think it acts as a neutral. We call it, it's a makeup color, if you will, where it's so attractive on anybody and everybody, no matter, really, fair complected like I am, or a darker, richer skin tone. It's always going to work. It always just, it's so pretty. It's that kind of, lipstick color that everybody wants to have because it just looks good on everybody. It's universal. That's what this is, but in gem form. So it makes sense, I always think, for a Morganite to be an earring, right? Right next to your face, framing your face and giving that beautiful pastel pop that we all look for, but it's still casual because it's a stud. We still added diamonds because they deserve it. So you're getting the diamonds that go around in a square formation. We're showing off the square cushion cutting, giving you diamonds in that same kind of styling. Take a look. We're going to show you what we can do here. I have got, this is kind of our top of the hour because our auction kind of went into the top of the hour. So this is now the official kickoff to the top of the hour. And what that means is special buy upcoming on this earring. 1 carat total weight in the Morganites. That's a minimum, by the way. 20 points in diamonds as well. They go around it and frame it beautifully. And then we have the fabulous center post, butterfly backing, 20 points in diamonds. Remember, no choice to make here because no sizing is needed. And you're getting a what? Rose gold option, which is so pretty with that Morganite. And then because these are like the aqua before it, because they're a little more saturated than Morganites typically are, what we're doing is showing off in the rose gold here. Because you know what? Most of the time, rose gold is going to be a shade darker than most Morganite is. This is a match. We're almost like bragging a little bit on the quality of this Morganite in that it's such a great match to the stone itself. In the rose, you can see the blush tone of the rose. I think we have the prettiest rose gold out there. You can also wear them squared off like you see them on the wheel, or at an angle like this, which I actually prefer. It gives you a little more designer look to it. One's on the hand here so I can measure it for you. But you see how I just kind of angled it? So it's corner to corner instead of side to side, which is a really nice look. It's just going to give you also a little bit larger look on the ear. And it is a beautiful idea. Now, these would be great for gifting as well. You can see they're about 3/8 of an inch from top to bottom when you wear it this way. I'll pop one on for you. This is your centered post, so it gives you that option to kind of twist it and turn it and orient it how you like. But here's what we're going to do. I'll try that one on. You can see a close-up look here, and then we've got to make sure they're a blowout price because it's top of the hour time, right? So we got to make it really special and give you that major moment where these are rare. I know that we make them affordable because we make everything affordable. Everything that we can, we bring down, to the lowest price we possibly can for you. But when you see this on, you see the size it's going to give. You can see how I angled it there for you. So you've got that specialty look that you're going to get, which again, one option, or square it up if you want to. Either way, you're good to go, but it's going to be that fabulous idea that, again, you can just kind of spin it and turn it as you wish. Whatever really suits your earlobe shape, I think, is how you're going to wear it. Let's go back to the wheel, and then we're going to just make sure it is a wild moment here for somebody to take them, and then we can pop them back on the ear again for you in a minute. But I want to make sure these are affordable and not $9.99 affordable, which is, we're going to make it a lot better than that for you. And it's not a time to waste because we only have a couple pairs to go around. It's my first time tonight having something that we have more than one of. But that doesn't mean there's 10 or 20 or 30 pairs. It means limited as we are. And one of our hottest stones of late. You have loved them in rings. It just means we need a great match in some earrings every now and then. You guys want to build a set, right? The only thing that usually prevents us from doing that in the real world, pricing. It's too much money to start buying everything in a collector's set together. We're not doing $888, $777. $699. This is all great value in solid gold, but we are taking them even lower for you. So you can get your fabulous earring. Maybe you're thinking about some gifting. We're getting there, guys. We're really, I think we're 5 weeks away from Thanksgiving tonight. So that means it is indeed 5 weeks from tonight is Thanksgiving. You know how quickly this time of year rolls through where it's just like one big party and holiday after another, and suddenly, oh my goodness, it's gifting season and I'm just getting started. This can be tuck it away, put it aside, and feel really proud. Is there any better feeling than being excited and proud of the piece you picked out for somebody you care about? I don't think there's any better feeling in the world when you love to gift. And it's about having something that you know has a higher perceived value than what you paid, something that anybody can love. These are as universal, I think, as diamonds are because of the neutrality of the color, but the rarity, you know they're probably not going to have them, right? This is not something where even the gal that has everything probably doesn't have a Morganite earring because it's really unusual to see out and about. and we're making them even better than $6.99. This is a do not wait. We're busy already. Obviously, very few to go around because matching those up is not easy to do. So it's not going to be long for this world. We know that. Watch this price tag. It's not even $6.99, $5.99. We're blowing them out. We've got only a few pairs. It's time to dial in. Think about gifting. Think about something that is, again, really rare and special. Treat yourself, because at this price, my goodness, it's a value. We're going to take them even lower than $599. It is go time right now. They're not $599. I'm going to take them even lower. They are $499 is one of our big top of the hours tonight. We've got a couple of them coming your way. We've got a special, we got a pink diamond that's here. We got a really good Tanzanite. We've got some very, very cool sapphire. I've got a blue sapphire that's here. Even Mahangi that we're going to make affordable tonight. So it's all happening. It's just a matter of getting you in and getting your favorites here before they go. So whatever you do, don't wait. We got 60 seconds with those in already, halfway through our quantity. So not long for this world. As any great idea is here, this is your time to pick them up, and we love having them for you. So this is the time. Come on in. $499, that's it. And we'll see who's got them. That's going to be our last call. And we've got that final clock ticking down. We've already got another pair. There it is. Jess is getting a pair too. Got another pair going out. Thank you. Allison's got a pair. They're only rose gold. So the only decision you're making is how many pairs do you need? Maybe one for you and one for your sister. Maybe one for you and one for your daughter, your mom, your best friend, whoever loves jewelry. Maybe you're stacking up the ear and you want to get a couple. I actually think this style could go in a second piercing. Maybe as you get up higher than that, the ear gets a little more narrow. So I would say first or second piercing on those would work really, really well because of that diamond halo around them. So 15 seconds left. And we have a lot of special pieces. And don't forget about your requests as well. We got a few in the first hour. We want to keep those coming. So if you have anything you'd like to see at all, let me know what they are. We can bring them out. It can be something specific or something kind of generic, whatever it is. You can just give us a category, give us a precise item number, whatever will help you. So $499 for a pair of Morganites. Gotta love it. Okay, coming up. How about some gold quartz? Biggest stone we've had in recent memory. A 7-pluser in carat weight. Diamonds and platinum. Anybody want like the dog tag style? I love a good dog tag necklace. You know, I designed one here many moons ago. Look at that. All pave. What do you think of that? Really cool rectangular style. Just a neat way to layer as well. Love the idea of layering this as your longer piece and then maybe your diamonds by the yard up top, because check this out. Look what this looks like from a distance away with this elongated rectangular style but solid pave, and that it's in platinum. 2 full carats. I mean, that's as much diamond weight as we even had in an earring earlier. This is another way to deck you out in diamonds here and give you 2 carats of pave, set in platinum, chain included, also in platinum. Look at this. That is a cool piece. Anybody like it? Should we price it really, really well? Get it at home? Our platinum pieces don't stick around. So I say, let's do it. I'll show it on the neckline here as well so you can get an idea right up front of what that's going to look like. So remember, platinum's a really tough metal to find. We're seeing less and less of it as, you know, all metal pricing is soaring in pricing and value. Look at how beautiful that is from a distance away. Also keep in mind one more thing about this. That's a platinum chain, adjustable. So when you see this and you see the length that it's going to give you, well, that I'm going to measure. It's 1122198. Fabulosity right here. And look at that. I love this idea of layering because something a little longer and narrow like this looks great as your last piece of layering, and then you put something a little shorter up top. So it's 1.25 inches top to bottom. It's in platinum. It's 2 full carats even in diamonds. This chain is 18 inches, but it's adjustable. So you can make it shorter, and this is how you do it. Do you see that little bead? Slides. Any excess you have, I love that it drapes down the back of the neckline and then has that little end cap charm that's all mirror finished as well. So it's even like a pendant in the back of the necklace as well, which some of you don't care if you have long hair and it won't show. But others of us who have either, whether you have short hair or you like to have your hair up or back, then that's going to show, and that's just a really pretty mark of fine jewelry if you ask me. So that's a really good look. 2 full carats. Let's show it up close now though so you can see the diamonds. Check it out. And that bail, which is going to be the only portion of the piece that does not have diamonds, is the bail. And then let me actually zoom it back a little bit, but this is a cool perspective because you can see how it's slightly domed in its shape here in the way it's set. You've got the ends done in the mirror finishing as well. Here's what it looks like up front and upright for you. So you see how the bale is all smooth, polished platinum, and then you've got all bigger diamonds. This reminds me so much of those stud earrings we had earlier in the show, doesn't it? It looks a lot like that, the way it's bigger diamonds that are still paved consistently together. So it's really creating that smooth, seamless look. I only have one. It's got a $49.99 price tag. That's not gonna fly tonight. Look at it. This is the piece. There's the photograph. There's the price. That says $5,000. We're gonna make it a lot better than that. First caller only. And you get the platinum chain with it, which is why I'm showing it to you. And that you see is almost like a wheat chain, right? Really cool the way that's woven together. Not easy to do. And we're gonna make it $1,999 instead. Yes, it's gone. Congratulations. Now I'm gonna take you still, we're gonna stay in a pendant here. This one, I'm gonna have you choose your own chain because we've supplied the pendant, and I don't know if you're gonna want white gold or yellow gold because the piece is in white. You can change it though if you want to. Thank you on the platinum. This is 112-2232. And this will be, and by the way, continue to call them Morganite earrings because those are still available. Only a couple pairs left there. And then here we go with the one-of-a-kind, back to our one-of-a-kinds here. And this is going to be our gold quartz. Largest stone we've had in a pendant by far. 7 carats 30 in size in the oval. And we set it in the white gold. Change it if you want to. Yellow gold's really a great featured kind of look because there is 24 karat pure gold here, which you can't change that gold. That is inherently embedded in the stone. That stays. And then you have this door knocker style bale, which is kind of, you see, moving within the semicircular shape here at the top. So you see how that moves. So if you wanted to, you could even reverse it and have mirror finished gold in the back if you wanted to, because the bale actually turns. And isn't it fun to look at a gold quartz from the back and see that that gold runs literally through this cabochon cut buff top stone? And that's a lot of pure gold there in that quartz. It also, I think this style goes with everything. 7 carats 30, diamond weight of 11 points. One only. These gold quartz stones are always one onlys. Every time, no two are alike. I think that's part of what we are mesmerized by them, is that unique nature they have, right? That specialty, unique nature they give. And it is not $39.99. We're going to take it a lot lower than that. We got to keep moving through these one-of-a-kinds at a rapid pace because we only have an hour and 40 left. And we're not going to make it 39. This is one of my jumbo sizes in gold quartz. Let's get out the ruler, break it out, show it on the hand really quickly so you know exactly what to expect. Because sometimes these cabochons can throw you a little bit, right? Ooh, look at that. From this angle, it looks even better. Almost looks like a design you painted in gold, doesn't it? But that's all natural. That's just how it occurs. In nature, in this stone, within a gem, you have precious metal, and it's 1.25 inches top to bottom. I'll be showing it on the neckline next. Do we have anybody thinking about it? Because these gold quartz pieces, rings, pendants, never stick around, ever. Take a look at it on so you can see it here, just to give you another size perspective. This may be the most interesting pattern, if you will, we've seen yet. Just the way that design is, first of all, great. Shout out to the lapidary who was able to really center that up. Do you see how they did that? They really took the natural gold in that stone and really, they framed it properly in their cutting style. So the cutting really is showing that off. It is nowhere near $39.99. Taking a look close up will give you a great value right now. It's not going to be even half this price. $19.99 is half off. And I continue to go lower. First caller, one only. Change the gold if you want so that horseshoe style, that bale can all be in yellow if you want it to be. That'd be fine. We'll make it happen for you. But it's also going to be $1,599, extra $400 off the lowest price to make sure that that one goes. And then how about more in necklaces? We have a ruby and platinum piece. I have a huge Windsor sapphire, one of the prettiest we've had, one of the bigger sizes we've had, stunning. We even have a cashmere sapphire we can make affordable for you as well. It is just an embarrassment of riches tonight in this lineup. It is so just it's perfection. It is perfection in a show. So quick wheel before we go, because I got something affordable for everybody. And no, these are not supposed to be this affordable, but we're going to make it so because what can we do? We got a lot of big values tonight to be had. Welcome in. Approaching that midway point of the show here. We only have about 90 minutes left. Got to encourage you to dial in if you have any requests at all. We can bring out for you. That gold quartz is still here. Now I'm going to show you 4 different rings, all going to be their really rock bottom prices. I'm talking extra super duper crazy low on all 4 of these rings that you're going to see. We have diamonds. So if you want from the most classic styles to something a little more unique, there is a color change garnet on this wheel. We've already been spoiling you with color change stones tonight. We have a star sapphire wheel coming up in this show. It's just a trio. You're going to see those. But this wheel is mega, mega value. We even have a zircon that is a specialty color. It's a pink, but it's got some golden. So it ends up looking like, you've heard of paparasha sapphires, the rarest of all sapphires. Well, this looks like it, but sparkling like a diamond. So take a look at this. This is how we start with that really special zircon, more or less a solitaire style. We don't see this design very often. And it's kind of a classic, so it's always good to see when it's here. And then we also have, I promised you all diamonds too, right? So we have it. Here's your all diamond ring, which is going to be kind of like anybody getting, engaged? Anybody going for a little unfianced situation? There it is. That could be a really, really affordable way to get VS diamonds in an engagement style or a wedding set, or just wear it because you love diamonds and you love straight up diamonds, and we very rarely see that. I have a gorgeous color changing garnet. Now this is a mystery stone a bit because it's got this really deep color to it. It's blues and greens, and then it goes to purples and reds. And right now it's somewhere caught in the middle. It's between the blues and red. You know what? I'm going to move it right up front just because I think you want to see that one center stage. Just because it's a fascinating stone. We rarely see another one of those color change varietals, but this time from the garnet family. There's our zircon. Here's our turquoise. Gotta have a turquoise. And then our diamonds. All diamonds there. So you've got 4 great selections. Maybe you're going to take 1 or 2 or 3. You could go for the gold. Go for the gems. Go for the diamonds. Get all 4 if you want to. That's how affordable I can make everything on this wheel tonight. So what my suggestion would be, because we've had a lot of people missing out on pieces already in this first 85 minutes of this show, and I don't want that to happen to you on one of a kind. So let's make this really simple and easy. And expect the unexpected tonight, because as the hours roll on here, the prices need to get even better so that we can move as much jewelry as humanly possible in this next 95 minutes that we have together tonight until I don't even see you until Saturday. So it's a really good time to jump in and get your favorites, right? And I'm on a little pricing rampage tonight, so this is your chance to pick up what you love. Anything on this wheel, they're all the same price. Whenever you see a wheel, for our new shoppers out there, for our newer viewers, when you see pieces compiled together on a wheel, it's time to perk up for the values, because that's where we take, these are all pieces that have been here before, they all had a higher price point, now they're gathered together just so they can get their lowest possible price tag ever. And that's what's about to happen. Anything you want, same price. Is that price tag $29.99? Like I can show you, they all started at $29.99 or more. They're not $29.99 tonight. This gets a little wonky. This gets a little wild. This gets a little weird, but in the best way. Because they're not even $19.99. They're not even $9.99. This is go time. What's your favorite? Well, you know what? If it's your favorite, it's probably somebody else's favorite too. So it's not going to be long for this world. We got 4 pieces. That means I've got all the details waiting for you. We try them on, give you those details as you call in and ask for them. But they're also going to a fine jewelry level that no fine jewelry goes. Are you ready? I'll take you there. Come with me. Take a look at it. Not $9.99, $8.88, $7.77. We mean values tonight, right? It's got to happen. So here's what I'll do instead of $777. Come on in. Any one you want. Not even going to be $750. $749. Is this real? This is like a pinch me moment here. What's happening? What's going on? How do you get the best of the best? This is it right now. That's a color change garnet. 109 center. 109, we're getting busy on the lines. This is a zircon, cushion cut, square, pinky, golden. It's a 323 carat weight. Has 11 points in diamonds. Turquoise, it's a round, carat and a half turquoise, Sleeping Beauty mine material, best in the world. We have 61 points in diamonds, all VS, all together. That's your gold color choice. Actually, choose your gold on anything up here. I don't care what color it's in now. You're going to change it to whatever you want it to be. Rose gold, yellow gold, white gold, totally, totally, totally it. This is it. Here's what I'm going to do. It's not going to be $749 a piece. All I can do is encourage you to dial, because we're already busy on the phone lines. We've got a little bit of a hold time. We're back. Which one? Zircon already may be verifying here. And no, I am not going to make them. Even $750, $749, $739, $729. We got to make this a miracle price tag. If you hung up, call us back. We will get you all these pieces. Yes? The garnet already gone, of course. Well, of course it is. It's item number 1120-0301. I'll try it on for you, but they're not even $729, $719, $709. We are truly blowing these out. It's whichever one you want. They're not even $700 a piece. We're going to make them $6.99. Anyone you want. This one's already spoken for. Let me try it on for your caller over there. They got the 109 color changing garnet, and then it has a diamond weight of 21 points. In the white now, change it to yellow, change it to rose, whatever you want to do there. And then the zircon, I'm going to try that on next. That one's verifying. So this is that, see how it's pinky, but it's a little mauve, little golden, little bit of lavender with it. That is a multi-tonal stone there, but zircon gives you all the refraction. That's item number 111259. In a great solitaire setting, great for wonder rings, by the way, if you want to add something to it. That zircon, it is a 323. That's a big size. You get 11 points in diamonds, just pave down either direction of the ring. White, yellow, or rose gold, $699 only on that one. Look at the pizzazz it gives you. That zircon for you, double refraction at work. Then we have the all diamond ring on your left. That's going to be 61 points in diamonds on the left side. And then we have the big turquoise here, which is going to be, I'll just move these around so we can come in even a little bit closer and take a good look. We've got a final 60 seconds with this wheel. I don't have rings that are more affordable than this in our inventory. You are getting them right here, right now. And all you have to do is find your favorite. And if it's a toss-up between two, if you find that it's a virtual tie, here's my recommendation. Get them both. Get them both. It's $6.99. You would pay, let me tell you right now, for $1,400. Remember, none of these were originally priced at $1,400. They were more. So you can get two for under $1,400, which would be less than the price that one normally. That actually is less than half of the price that one would normally be. That's a lot to take in. But just to recap, two pieces tonight from this wheel out of the three left. Yes, we only have the three remaining. If you get two pieces, you spend less than $1,400. $1,400 is less than half of where they started. That's a lot of value. That's a lot of value. That is, this is why it's prime time to take what you love, get them now while they're here, before they're gone to somebody else, changing the gold as well. We're even changing the gold for you. We're changing the gold. We're sizing it. Take a look. That is not to be missed. All right, final call. Turquoise is here. My goodness, all diamonds here as well. 61 points in diamonds, and then we better start auctioning stuff. What do you guys think? That doesn't serve me very well either. Yes, go ahead. Which one do you want to see? The garnet again? It was on the hand already, but we can show it to you again for you. All right. Who is that? Let's call their attention to it so they don't miss it this time. Who is it? Mary. Okay, so Mary, take a look. This is your color change garnet for Mary. That one's already spoken for, but just wanted to show it to her one more time on the hand. There it is. So that's Mary's ring. Congratulations. Zircon's been on the hand. We'll try the turquoise and the diamonds for you as well. Again, if you're new to these wheels, we ask you to call in. You get all the information here. We've got it all. Your operators have got it all. I can recite it. We can bring up the graphics if you need it, but then you can see them on. So that's going to be what's left of this trio. Goodness, what a value. Okay, so we got to keep on rocking. And let me know what requests you have. We had a lot of them in the first hour, have yet to receive one in hour number 2, which we are halfway through. Here's the turquoise on the hand. So let's take a look at what a 1.5 carat cabochon looks like in turquoise, because that's a really, really good stone. And then you can stack away if you want to, add a little something to the side. Sorry, they're all a little large, but that's going to be our 1.5 carat stone. Round turquoise from the Sleeping Beauty mine. You also do have the diamond weight at 26 points. And then you also have, well, white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Right now it's in the yellow gold, which we adore with turquoise typically, but it's, again, your choice. So that's our last look at the turquoise. There's our zircon on the other side. And then here's the diamond ring, 61 points in VS Diamonds. And what this does is I really want to make sure this one's on the hand because it looks like a center, right? It looks like one big solitaire at first, then you have the halo, then you have the diamonds down the sides. So it's really what we see for years and years now. That's usually the very popular look in engagement jewelry and diamond solitaires, things to, you know, obviously give. So that's going to be a great idea and just a really affordable way to do it. So last call on any one of those three and talk to your operators if you have questions. Okay, so let's also talk about this unheated cashmere, and then we've got so many one-of-a-kinds tonight. But one of the things I wanted to show you was we've had a few of you miss out on 1 carat yellows of late, and that's disappointing to me because I also know the reality of the situation is worldwide we're seeing very few yellow diamonds, and we have tried with all our might to bring you more in the yellow diamond world. Look how beautiful this is. A natural yellow diamond in a 1 carat size. The virtual impossibility right now is getting these under $7,000. We were at the wholesale trade show, which keep in mind, you and I, well, you got to be a reseller to get into these wholesale trade shows. So when you go, you have to be invited, you have to have credentials, you need to be pre-registered, if you will. So not anybody just walks in. It's a wholesale trade show. You've got to be in the business and in the trade to even go shop it. And as a result, you can work with other dealers and vendors, site holders, and gem folks to get a wholesale on diamonds, colored gems, sometimes finished pieces of jewelry. This is where we are stuck when it comes to yellow diamonds. I know we've seen a lot of them here, so it's easy to rest on the fact that you think, well, it can be November, it can be December, I'm still going to be good, TVON's going to bring me yellow diamonds. We know for a fact now that we don't have any replenished supply. I keep telling you this so that hopefully it's not going to be a huge shock when everybody's with us in the dreary days when winter is here and we're all in the holiday shopping mode and we're frenzied and want that big piece for our collection to wear to the holiday parties or want to give something to someone we love, and we're scrambling for yellows and you're going, what do you mean there are no yellow diamonds? How can that be? These are the last moments to get them, and as a result we've had a lot of people missing out. And what I wanted to bring today was something that could give you a classic setting style, a 1 carat stone. Watch this, it's got the white diamonds and the yellow diamonds around it, which is really an upgrade compared to what we normally see. It's 1120-746, and can't say enough about it because it is classic, but this is still a 1 carat VS cushion cut diamond in the center. Then you get 45 points in yellow diamonds, that'd be on the outer edge. So we break it apart, we kind of go yellow, white, yellow here to really give it that alternating effect. You also have 55 points though. In the white diamonds, they are spectacular. They're big. And this is what's creating that double halo classic look. But here's the problem. Everyone knows that we've been making some crazy killer deals available to you for several years on big yellow diamonds. I got a 2 carat if you want to see it. It's a 207 tonight in an oval. We do have it here if you want it. But this is going to be something that I can take $79.99. Ironically, the price of a single stone by itself in the most recent wholesale trade show. That's what you'd have to get. You'd have to have that cold hard cash to buy the stone individually in a box. Then what do you do with it? What do you do with it? You have to find a way to set it. That's obviously more money, gold, diamonds on the side. All that requires money. We've done it all for you in a classic design that is not to be missed, and we're going to make it super affordable to get you the access you're looking for. To me, one of the things when you're a collector of anything, cars, stamps, jewelry, gems, diamonds, whatever you're a collector of, what makes them collectible typically is not even just the mere money factor of how much do you need to spend to get it. It's about availability. It's really about a lack thereof. That's what actually makes something collectible is how do you even find it? How do you have access to it? That's what we're bringing you. And I never want to, again, I don't want to get jaded to the fact that, like I said, they're always here. They're not going to always be here. We are in the late part of October. We are around the corner from holiday time. That's when we really get busy with requests and people looking for pieces like this, magnificent high-end pieces, and that's when they're not going to be here. Because I'm telling you, when that is the loose stone price in a wholesale environment, what does that make a ring like this in total? When you're shopping a ring like this all together with gold and finished diamonds and a carat in diamonds beside it, that takes an $8,000 piece and makes it more money. We're not doing that. We're going to take the price of the center stone, $79.99 elsewhere, give you the whole ring set in gold in your size in this luxury look, which is a full carat total weight on the sides, 2 carats total weight overall, of course, and it's going to be really, really affordable. That's how we like to do it, because if we can't do it, who will? This is the luxury of it, guys. This is the luxury of what we bring. Availability, check. Do you have to go anywhere? Do you have to get in a car? Do you have to find parking? Do you have to make all the calls? Do you have to search the internet all across and then wonder what you're really actually getting? It's all here at your fingertips, a phone call away. And it's not going to be $79.99 because I'm going to make this downright the most affordable yellow diamond we've had in our history. Just to make it interesting tonight, because sometimes that's what you got to do. And profit is not going to be the goal here tonight. That's already, that profit ship has sailed. We're looking for movement, phone calls, get the jewelry from us to you. Get this ring, just tell me where to send it, right? I need an address and a name. We'll put it on the box, put this ring in and send it to you. But in order to do that, we're going to need some help. And we're going to go somewhere we've never gone with yellow diamonds right now for that gorgeous piece. 2 carats in full here, yellow and white gold, so it's your go with everything. Are you a platinum wearer? Great. Sterling silver wearer? Great. White gold, yellow gold? Great. It's always going to work with your other pieces, but it's not going to be $79.99. I'll put it on the auction block. It's the only way to do it because otherwise I'm stuck. That's my price. It's my best price. Can't do anything about it. Instead, I'm going to make this, like I said, best value you've seen, so it's now time to say, okay, maybe I'm not waiting until November to shop. Maybe I'm not waiting till late December to shop. Maybe I'm getting my deal now, tonight, because I'm here and that girl's desperate. So here we go. This is how we make it happen. The auction is not going to start at $4,000, which is half, or $3,000, which is our best price ever for a 1-carat diamond. This goes even better and even lower. All you need to do, though, is start dialing. It's not going to be $4,000. It's not $3,000. It's not even going to be $2,500 to open. I'm giving you the deal of a lifetime. We're going to try to make this quick. I don't need this price to necessarily like sink in or absorb, because I don't want you to think that the diamond market has crashed and this is the new going rate on a yellow diamond, because it's not. We're just trying to make some values happen for you that can be on their way to your house at a better price tag. $2,500 it's not. We're not stopping there. Come on in. We're going to need your help. This has not happened before on a center stone of any kind. So if it's a 1-carat yellow, there's a certain threshold. There's a certain minimum that you have to even, and you know that if you've watched the show before, you know that. This is not even going to be $2,500 to start. It is your chance to get in. This is where I would even recommend that if I've got other people out there that are in the diamond business, wholesalers, site holders, diamond collectors and dealers, you're getting in for the diamond alone. Do it with the mounting what you will. Put the diamonds and the gold aside, but get it for the stone, because that's where the value is. It's not even $2,400. It's not going to be. This is my best value for you if you ever want to collect, meaning now or 10 years from now. Listen, they're not getting any more affordable. They're not any more available. We're bringing it to you right now and giving you the best price possible, and it's not even going to be $2,400. Let's try this. $2,300 to start. It's a $50 increment only, and we'll see if we can get it going, because that is, you've not seen it. Even when I first brought you my first yellow diamond here, ever. First one we ever had at TVON. The network's been around longer than the yellow diamonds have. We went a couple years of broadcasting without having a yellow diamond of any kind. That wasn't until a little bit later, until we could bring you a value that was really up to our standard. Well, now is that moment that you're seeing now the tail end of what we can bring you. We're looking for, okay, not 23. I got nowhere to go. I'm below our own cost on the piece, so we are the manufacturer. We are the manufacturer. We made this in-house. We took the stones loose, came up with a beautiful sketch, which turned into a CAD design in the computer system, which then creates, of course, a wax casting, and then is put together, all of that done in-house. All the stones purchased by us, collected by us. This is why if we can't make it at the price on your screen, where else are you going to find a buy or an opportunity like this? It is nowhere. And I'm in the wholesale world. We have one of the biggest jewelry districts in the world here that is literally halfway. It's the halfway point between my home and the studio. So I have to drive through it every single day. So I'm going to tell you, I'm there a lot because I also have my own designs and my own business and all that kind of stuff. Well, guess what? You can't put it together in wholesale. You can't buy the loose stone in the 1-carat size in the middle for this price. We don't have an open at 23. I'm going to give you a last call here. It's going to be 60 seconds. We can get this one here or we can leave it here, but I will tell you this, no better value in yellow diamonds in our inventory. And we're the leader anyways in fine jewelry overall. But when it comes to diamonds like this, there is nobody even close. And that's why we're here together shopping it tonight. So how about we give it a final. We're going to give it 60 seconds. We either leave it here and put it back in a vault so that some other day in the near future it comes out at $79.99, and that's your price tag, take it or leave it, or we can get it a home here by having a caller dial in and perhaps say, yeah, $2,300, I'll start that bidding, I'll start that auction, I'll get a chance to own it. This is how you do it. But 45 seconds left on that opportunity and then it flies. So here we go. Last call, last chance. We have a sapphire. I don't know what we're going to do on that, but we have a sapphire with pink diamonds, a first of its kind. We have brought you a lot of things with pink diamonds, never a blue sapphire. I've got a classic. We have our star sapphire wheel. It's just a little trio, all 3 different colors. I'm going to show that to you next. And then let me know if you want to get this one started. We can always return back to it. If you're frantically doing some searches right now and doing some comparison shopping, well, good. Come back and we can start that, revisit and open that auction for you. But let's get to our star sapphires, which it was a huge problem last night about this time, about 24 hours ago. I'm standing here. I bring you a star sapphire deal. Everybody missed out except for one. I didn't have anything smaller in size, but I have these big, sophisticated mountings. We have, first of all, the purple blue, the beautiful classic blue. And then we also have a, well, look at this. Might as well put that in the middle here because that is a star ruby. Now, if we're going to say star sapphires, if you're thinking, well, why is the ruby that's going to stand out? They're all the same. Remember, corundum still is the family. So whether it's a sapphire or a ruby, all belong to that kingdom of stones, right? Rubies are the red. The rest of the colors are called sapphires. We have this deeper blue off to your left, this true star ruby that's in the center. This is that lighter blue. It's more like, I would say it's a little lighter than cornflower blue, but a lighter shade of blue in that gorgeous diamond bold mounting there. And all three of these have got to go on discount. Now, these are going to be really heavy stones here. They're incredible, all natural star asterism phenomena. Yes, they are. And we have, I'll give you some carat weights here. So if you've already pinpointed your favorite based on color, that's great. I'm going to give you the carat weights here now so you can kind of peruse them. This is the largest here, is the 311. That's got that rich, intense, almost purple blue color. That's the 311 with 41 points. And yes, those are all tapered baguettes. And it's even got that texture on the sides, much like a ring that I wear every day that you guys ask me about every single day. That's how mine is designed as well. So that's going to be our 311. Then we have the ruby. It's in the round. It's a 278 round. That's a gorgeous stone. It's set in rose gold. Don't worry if you're not, not in the rose gold. It's okay. We'll do that in any gold color for you. This is the one that stays in the white gold because it's all 14 karat white. This one's going to be changed for you. So can this one. So you can change the gold. It's just kind of nice to see all three gold colors up here at once. So maybe you can just kind of look and see your favorite stone and picture it in the gold you like. But also we have that beautiful 278 here in the middle. That's the star ruby that has 67 points in diamonds. And then we go right over here. Largest diamond weight by far. It's going to be a 236 in that lighter shade of blue. That's more of that beautiful, kind of that baby blue color, but still a blue. It's not going to be just a gray color that's drab. It's giving you that beautiful blue. That's going to be our 236. And then it has 93 points in diamonds in the whiter of the rings there. Double row on the borders in diamonds, and then some almost like a little constellation of interlocking diamonds in the middle with some open space to it. So larger band overall, great wearability. Anybody like our star sapphires and rubies here because they're all going to be one price, and even though this is your first time seeing the one on the left. The other two have been here. Now, the one on the left's the biggest size, so that's actually going to be, well, it should be the most money. Doesn't matter one bit. We're taking them all crazy low. All you got to do is call, especially if you have a favorite, because you know that there's really, I'm not going to say, oh, well, no problem. If your favorite sells, get your second favorite. They're just too different. So that's why I'd encourage you to dial in early so you can get there and be ready to go to get your very favorite of the trio. But I got to tell you right now, they are not going to be that $49.99 because that is where those big sizes typically go. Got to make some moves here, guys. They're all one of a kinds, as star sapphires always are. These are naturally occurring asterisms, so that's not something that's, there is such a thing as man-made stones out there that will give you that look. Look for 5 rays as opposed to 6. 6 means natural, 5 means synthetic. That means it was made by man in a lab and created to look like these rarities here. So all we need is your calls. 49 they're not. I don't know what we're going to do, guys, but I got to tell you, we need to move some jewelry here, and it's our last hour and 15 minutes to do it. And 49 is not going to work, clearly. And that is where they're supposed to go. That and more, because we have the 311. The big ruby here, I love that. The fact that it's a ruby and it's a round, that makes it very special. That's the 278. This is the 236. Any one you want. Diamond weights we can go over again. I'll try them on as you call. They're not even $49, $39, $29.99. Forget about it. We got to move them right now. All one of a kinds while they last. Not even going to be $19.99. This is crazy good. It just doesn't get any better. And for all of you, and there were about a dozen of you last night that missed out on one, this is your chance to pick up another. And they're even more rare because they're those really large sizes, those beautiful, unique colors, those classics. I cannot believe there's a ruby. Typically, the star rubies go for even more than the star sapphires. These are all the same price. Pick your favorite, not even $19.99. They are fascinating. That star never dulls. You can be in any light, and you're going to have that star, which moves with the light and moves with the stone. And, well, you guys have shocked me a little bit. I never dreamed in a million years that at $19.99 at a low price like that, they would still be here with nobody on the phone lines. I know it's a busy night out and about, but this is crazy. So I will keep going lower until they're all gone. We got to make these disappear. It's just that easy. This is not the piece to miss out on. If you are a star stone collector, what we have is what we have. We don't have any new ones coming in. This is the moment to take them, especially when they're going even lower than this. Not even $19.99, $18.99, $18.88, $17.99. We have an hour and 10 minutes left in the show. There are going to be things you have never seen before happening in this next 71 minutes. But this is not the time to wait because they're not even $17.99. Take them all. If you're a collector, I mean, you could literally take all three. And if you're thinking, why would I do that? Because they're all completely different colors and completely different mountings. And once again, this is not the first time we're seeing this opportunity tonight. You could get all three for less than the price that one should be. And that's why you know it's a value. They're not even $1,799. Let's make them $1,777 while they last, and we are busy because you guys know the values. And when things get down to prices like this, when they are well below our cost, not the first time we've seen that tonight, won't be the last time, but that is where you get the opportunities of a lifetime. So let me know which one you want so we can try them on, give you those recaps on all those carat weights as well, and then we're going to do some zero to start auctions. I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. We're going to let you price anything how you want to price it. But we have a last 60 seconds with this trio, and I got nothing here that should be a zero to start auction, but that may be how we go the rest of the evening through. So this is where you might want to call a friend who loves jewelry, or a friend who's in the business, or a friend who just appreciates great value on something special and rare. This is the time right now to get in. So let me know at 1777. We have 45 seconds remaining, and that's it. So our last call right now. 1777, not bad, right? So platinum's here. We have some platinum necklaces for you, ruby, Mahangi, and padparasha. If any of those sound good, let me know. We've got a real special pink diamond. It's not for the faint of heart because it's a 20-point stone, but we might as well bring it on out. 20-pointer, yikes. It's a 21-pointer actually. VS cushion cut, check this out. That is a super saturated, I mean, that pink diamond is sitting up next to a ruby, and it looks real good. There aren't many pink diamonds you can put next to a ruby with intensity like that and go, oh, hey, they look really kind of like matchy-matchy. That doesn't happen unless you have a very strong pink diamond color. We got them all. Okay, so last call on that wheel. Let's keep moving. I'll find something you like eventually. I will. I'll figure it out. You can always tell me. That's the easy way to go. Or we can just, you got it. Yeah, so the inside is going to look like this. Kind of going to look like the outside, right? Because it's kind of intentionally left open with cutouts like that. So when you see the inside of it, do you see how it's going to look a lot like the pattern on the outside? Because it's got cutouts that are intentional. So we purposely, as part of the design element, do that. This is item number, might as well bring it up here, 1120962. It's that lighter blue shade. It's that 236, 93 points in diamonds, and we'll try it on. So this is what, now you can change it. We love the white gold with the star sapphires because the star itself has a little bit of that silvery tone to it. Your option there entirely. You can do white gold or rose gold if you'd like. So 1777 on this one. And that will be it. So really beautiful style there. Love the wider band. This one's got the largest diamond weight of the three. So if you're into a lot of diamonds, I would say go here if you like that blue color. Otherwise, you go with that deeper, almost purple blue, or the ruby, the star ruby. So all 1777, let me know on that one. And then we got to keep on rocking. Pink diamond, what do you want to see? Pink diamond, turquoise pendant. Big sapphire. Okay, the sapphire, we might as well. Let's keep in the sapphire tradition here. This is going to faceted material. It's our first ever of its kind. And we're looking at royal blue. Not too dark, not too light. This is a first though, because we have never seen a blue sapphire before that has had the additional pink diamonds. You're not going to find this anywhere. I've been in a lot of jewelry stores, not to mention, you know, you have to look at all the catalogs. And when it's your livelihood, when it's your business, when it's all you really do is gems and jewelry, you're looking at every piece of jewelry you can get your hands on and everyone you can see. Online, catalogs, stores, everywhere imaginable. This is not a combination I've seen anyone else do. We've never had it until now. This is a royal blue sapphire, the kind that is the one that royal families like. Now, it's not called royal blue because it's a favorite of the royals. It's called that because of its specific color tone of blue. It's not a light lavender. It's not a cornflower blue. It's royal blue. But we know it's like a little tightrope act that you actually walk because there's a very fine line between royal blue and too dark. We never want your sapphires to be too dark. That is a no-go because then they get a little bit less valuable. Yes? No, not on that one. Don't size out. Go true to size, please. Okay. So it sounds like our lighter blue star sapphire is gone. And then we've got this one, which is going to be You ready for it? It's going to be item number 11222205. I don't know what's going to happen here, but it's going to be wild. It's a 101 oval. That's Ceylon material, the same source as that. You know that famous ring that's a sapphire ring with diamonds around it in a very similar look like this, only it's a single halo with just white diamonds. This is a double halo with pink and white. That ring, priceless because of who it belongs to, but also is Ceylon in its origin. So keep that in mind. We also have here 37 points in pink diamonds and also 72 points in white diamonds. So your double halo is fancy. It's brought to another level of rarity because of the pinks. And we have an opportunity for you. And all we've got to do right now. Did somebody get that star sapphire? Oh, congratulations. Who was that? Thanks, Mary. Enjoy it. If you like a sapphire in a royal blue color, let's take a look at it on. Gonna give it a little extra polish there. And this, wow, that's a big size. The last time we saw this mounting, it had a blue sapphire with yellow diamonds in it. And it was, I'm not kidding you guys, this was, do you remember it? Maybe it's still here. We could probably bring it out. It got a blowout price, and I mean, this was something that started at $89.99. It got a discounted price to $4,999, and that's where it stands today. We have now upgraded, sorry yellow diamonds, but pink diamonds are more rare than yellow diamonds. That is just a fact of the world of diamonds. So this is now an upgrade to our $89.99 version. We're gonna make this really interesting. Rose gold and white gold stays as is, I would recommend. Let's bring it on out. This is a really special opportunity tonight. Can we just note the clarity on this stone? There aren't many sapphires that you can actually see transparency on. Not opaque, not translucent, but a truly transparent stone all the way through. You see every facet there, every detail. I got to really make sure this goes. And if you don't love it, that's okay. If the pink diamonds with the sapphire is not your cup of tea, that's fine as well. But if you are looking for always rarer, you want extraordinary, you want something nobody else has, because almost everybody has a blue sapphire if they're a jewelry collector, but I bet you your friends and neighbors and family members don't have one with pink diamonds, and this does. It is not even going to be, right here guys, my lowest price on this one is $7,999. The fact that's lower than where the yellow diamond version was means it's a value. We're doing better right now. I'm gonna start an auction. We need callers. I can't, guys, we only have an hour and 5 minutes left in the show. Don't think I can start at zero here on an $8,000 ring. However, we are going to make this really interesting and very entertaining if you like to shop a big buy on really good jewelry. It's not even going to be $7,000. We could go $4,000 and that's half. I'm not starting there. We need callers. We need to hear the phone ring, okay? So we're not going to do 7. We're not going to do 4. We're not going to do 3. We're not going to do $2,000. And somebody needs to get it for the intrinsics and the parts. Because at this point, we got a sapphire in the middle that is worth a bundle more. Do you know that we hardly ever see blue sapphires in big sizes here? We go through literally weeks at a time with not a single blue sapphire. And why is that? Because most are just not up to our standards of quality. Most are just too dark, too opaque, don't have the right color, don't have that luxury origin. This has everything. And then some, because you're getting the pink diamonds in the upgrade. We don't have 2,000. Uh-oh. We got a serious problem right now. It's not going to be $2,000 to start. We got to get this going, guys. This is obviously, we're so far under cost at this point, and it doesn't matter until we get it going. Because no matter, it's like the forest and the tree concept, right? It doesn't matter how far below cost we are unless somebody is able to take advantage of us and of that below cost price. Because if it doesn't mean that somebody gets to enjoy it, and own it and wear it and live in it, then what good is it, right? A value is only a value if you get to enjoy it and appreciate it for that money you saved on a really special piece. And that's all happening right now. Not even $2,000. Let's try something else. I don't know how low we're gonna have to go, but remember, I can't pay you legally to take it. I cannot pay you. I tried that once. I did that many years ago. I got in trouble. I can't actually pay you to take jewelry, okay? But this is going to be something that we can give you more value here than you've ever seen in one place. And it's not even $2,000 because I do need to get this one home. And it's an $8,000 ring. And we're not asking $2,000, $1,900, $1,800, $1,700. I'm not sure what we can possibly do to make this any more of a recognizable value. But if that is something you'd like to have in your collection, September's birthstone with April's birthstone, brought together in such a beautiful way. $1,700, no open. Uh-oh. $1,600? Come on, we got to move it. There's a lot of value happening in that one ring right now. And not even going to be 16. Well, you know what? Let's go for the round number here. And we're going to go for the power play. $1,500 to start it. And any increment you want. I don't care what it is. We're going to look for a $1,500 open. After that, it is totally up to you. No guidance from me. You just tell me what you want to do to make that ring yours. That's all you have to do right now. $1,500. Let's give it 60 seconds to get it going. I can't think of a better moment or a better value or a better idea than that. Truly the royal blue color. It's a color that year after year after year is the most favorite in the gem community. The most popular stone bought every year is a blue gem, but it's usually what? Topaz. Topaz is usually all anyone can even afford. In the blue varieties of gems, blue diamonds are certainly not reasonable. Blue sapphires out of that Ceylon material, that's not reasonable. Here it all is. All right, 0 to start, $100 increments, let's go. I don't know, let's try it. Whatever, I just got to move something, so 0 to start. And we'll see if we have any bidders out there. It's $100 increments, and we'll start at 0, and there's no reserve, no minimum. Got to give it away. Can we, yeah, we'll just change it to 0. And I don't honestly know if that's going to get an open either. Do you have $100? You got it? Verifying. Okay, well, we're verifying $100. So it's a $79.99 ring. We're at 0. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. 0. No bids. Okay, so we'll move along. I get the message loud and clear. All right, we're moving. All right, we don't sell it. All right, let's try something else. $4,000. We got it. 4,000. Who do you have there? Will, who do you have at 4,000? Sherry. Sherry from where? Is that Sherry H by any chance? Where does she live? We've communicated for years and I have no idea where she lives. $400? I'm sorry, is it 400 or 4,000? It's at 400? Hey, Will, I'm asking you, you're our only bidder because I'm about to sell it to her. Is it 4,000 or 400? 400. Or for thunder. I like for thunder better. That's 1,000 and 100 kind of together. Okay, we have $500. Good. We have $500 and 2 bidders only. Welcome to our 2 shoppers tonight. Thank you for being here. It's no fun without you guys. It really isn't. I can't stand the sound of my own voice when I know I'm the only one talking to myself. We have 700 now. Is that Sherry still in the lead? Thank you. $700. We only have 2 bidders, by the way. Sherry and Jess, who was your bidder? They're out, but who was it? Just a thank you for being with us tonight and having the bravery to call in and place a bid. I appreciate that. We're at 700. We're looking for a lot of money. Hey, guys. There's no reserve on this. It's going to when you got to sell something, this is what you do. Because obviously, we're not going to profit. We're not going to make any money. We're going to lose, and that's okay. We have 800 now. We have 1,000 over here. I just had 8, but we have 1,000 before you. So we had 8, but we acknowledge that. We have $1,000 now. So come on in, guys. It's a moment here. This is an $8,000 ring. There's nothing I can do to change that except sell it to you for less. It's our whole thing. Yes, $1,100 we have. So there are still a couple of bidders. Yeah, a couple. There are still a few of you trying to get through. We're not going to end the auction until we get everyone through. So bear with us here. And we may do this all night long. Who knows? Last hour's here, by the way, so I'm almost out of my misery. I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, this is fun. It's fun. I just, it's just some nights, I don't know what to tell you, but what am I missing? Was I supposed to record something tonight? I know there's a lot happening in the world. Isn't the world just a disgusting place right now sometimes? And I just hope that, I show up here every day and morning and night, just because at some points you don't want to buy anything, you just need a respite from it all. That's why we exist in the home shopping world, and a lot of us are friends and family at this point from many years back. And I'm just, on these days when, hey, we don't sell anything, but it's okay because we're still just hanging out and enjoying each other's company, I hope, and getting our mind off other things because, I think we need it more now than ever before. And I've been doing this a long time, There are those times when we need something to just take our mind off of everything else out there. So, and if you can find a great jewelry buy along the way, then hey, you can call in and make it yours. Do we have 12? 1,200. You can yell it out if you, I'm not always looking around at everyone in the phone bank. So 1,200 we have had for a minute. Sorry, I didn't hear it. So let's give it a final call here because it looks like we're down to 1 bidder. How much? Oh, we got 13 from a new bidder. Never mind, we got 13 in the very back. So 2 bidders are battling here. You're more than welcome to jump in because it's obviously a big buy as well. So, you know, what can I do? It's giveaway night here at TVON. Who knew? Who knew this night would be all about the giveaways? I didn't, but you know, that's what we're doing. So 13, and it looks like we're down to just now 1 bidder. So how about this? Let's give it a final. Oh my gosh, did I give you carat weights? I keep looking up there going, what did I forget to tell them? 37 points in natural pinks. They're huge round brilliants that are matched. 72 points in white diamonds. Oh my goodness, that is a carat 09 in diamonds all around a Ceylon royal blue sapphire. I will tell you guys, this is so crazy how things work out sometimes. We have $1,300. I'm going to give it a final call, I promise. We're going to move on to something else. I've never seen anything like this, truly. This is a ring that is our price, that is on our bag, that is what it's supposed to go for tonight. Knew early on we probably weren't going to get $8,000 for this ring, adjusted it, changed it, tried it. This is now your option to get for a screaming deal. $1,300 doesn't buy the sapphire alone. You're getting a carat 09 in diamonds around it. Pink and white together, what can I tell you? This is unheard of value. We're so far below our own cost. I don't say that just to say that, guys. When I say that, I'm a journalist at heart. It's what I went to a 4-year, really prestigious college to go study, and here I ended up selling stuff on TV. It's incredible, right? But I'll tell you, my journalism roots are still strong with me every single day. I think about my fellow journalists who are all over the world who are covering tragedies every day, and I'm so happy to be up here talking about beautiful things with you guys. But I will tell you this. When I tell you we're under cost, we are under cost, okay? That is just that's the nature of all of my core education, is being really accurate with you guys and really telling you what's up. And when it comes to a really beautiful ring, this is it. And it's at $1,300. We're going to give it a final call. It's 2 minutes. Even if you haven't bid as of yet, listen, there's only 1 bidder left on the lines. That doesn't mean you're out. That doesn't mean we just give it 2 minutes for nothing. It means we're giving you a last call, last chance to still get in on this value. You still have a chance here to get in and steal a ring. If you've got $1,400 that you can put towards this ring, and I say put towards it, this isn't 1,800 payments of $1,400. It's one time. It's one time, and you own this ring, and it doesn't get more prestige. And I know we don't see, because I'm here every day with you guys, I know we don't see a lot of blue sapphires. So if you think that it's a $10 stone, because we don't have them very often, it's not. Look at what they're going for elsewhere, and note the quality, note the origin. Most sapphires are out of Thailand, and they look like that. You see that midnight blue sky, that nighttime sky? Do you want a sapphire that looks like that? Or do you want a sapphire that looks more royal blue, like that? That's what you want. With a sheen and a glow. Are we ready, guys? Final 2 minutes. They're like, you got to wrap this up. This ain't going nowhere. So here's your last call, 2 minutes. All you have to do in 2 minutes is dial that number. That's the number. That's what you dial. It is that easy. It is that easy. Take a look at it. We'll go get it out the door. It's going out the door to somebody. In 2 minutes' time, it's out of here. And what can I tell you? Nothing I haven't said. 37 points in pink, solid gold. Look at this on the hand again, because this is not a small ring. We did this in yellow diamonds. It's somewhere here in our inventory. And it's been marked down a bunch, but it's still more for the yellow diamond version. And this one is upgraded to pink diamonds. Natural, fancy, gorgeous, pink diamonds all the way around it. Look at this. That is stunning. And when you can put a sapphire from this distance away and move it around and have my hand behind it and still see that glow and still see that color and still see that saturation, you are living the dream here in the sapphire world. This is not typical sapphire color. We've added, and you know what? That doesn't happen by accident. I always say this, these mountings don't happen by accident. We don't just throw in 37 points in natural pink diamonds just for fun. That is strategic, because we are complementing the sapphire by saying, you know what? You deserve more than VS white diamonds. You deserve more. We want to add something special. We want to make this unique. We want to give you beauty that exceeds the basics. We want to give you special. We want to give you different. We want to give you bold. We want to give that all to you. And that's why we went that extra step and brought you pink diamonds and brought you white diamonds. You're still getting a carat 09 in total diamond weight. We've got 30 seconds left, and we are giving it away. I'm so glad you're here with us to see this kind of stuff. You know, even if you're just a just a passerby or an observer, right? Just a window shopper observer. That is, you can't honestly tell me here that there's anybody that's going to have a value that rivals TVON. And that is the beauty of what we do, right? The beauty of what we do is the value. And no matter how high end or how specialty or how beautiful or how rare it is, we're going to find a way. And on certain nights, let me tell you, I don't know what's going on, but in late October, here it is. We're not in that busy time yet of the year when things get cooking. So this is when you have the values right at your fingertips. I mean, literally, you're dialing a phone number to have this arrive at your home for free, because I'm talking about the shipping and the sizing is free. The ring is practically free. I mean, most every element in that ring to create it is free at this point. And all we need to do is find out if we have $1,400, yes or no. Do we have it? This is it. Hi, Serena. Thank you so much, Serena. Serena D, thank you. I get, Tony, this is so much fun to see these because I don't know these people. I've never had a chance to see all these folks that join us online like this. So amazing. It's so nice to have such a big online community. That is so great that I never get to see because I'm, up here live with you guys. So thanks, Tony, for sharing all that. All right, so here we go. Do we have anybody else? Do we have $1,400? Yes, no? Talk to me. Talk to me. I don't know. My mind reading is off tonight. I don't know. I'm usually so good at it, but I think that's only in my personal life. Yeah, do we have anybody at 14? Yes? No? What? Got it? Maybe? Thinking about it? Do you need some time? I'm here all night. I may have to stay. You know what, Tony? We're online tomorrow, right? Do you think we could, Tony, are you up for this? To make quota, can we stay all night into Friday? Can we stay until we sell enough to just keep the lights on at the place? Can we do that? I mean, I'm going to have to stay a lot longer tonight than just 10 o'clock. All right, so do we have 14? Yes, no? Sold. Congratulations. Bye-bye. It's gone. I don't know. I'm going to try something different here in Turquoise, but I want to congratulate our Sapphire owner, our new Sapphire owner, and our winner, because that is everything. Congrats. Here we go. Turquoise. Yes, please. A shining, stunning, round, sleeping beauty turquoise pendant. Oh, this is going to be quick. We have 11222253. The design is so pretty. Takes a round, gives it a little floral, squared off, something, something. Love that. It's going to be gorgeous on the neckline, of course, because it's got the little cutouts. I love the little florals at the north, the east, the south, the west. It is a 3 carat 37, and it's in solid 14 carat. Now choose the gold. You choose. Do you want it in white, yellow, or rose? That is up to you, my friends. But I need help, and we got to go 48 points in diamonds, so not small diamond weight. You want to see it on the hand? Of course you do. We'll get you the measurement. We'll try it on. Add your favorite chain. Diamonds by the yard friendly. It is. It's going to work. The bail is big enough to work with the DBTYs, any of them. You got the big one, you got the small one, it's going to work. Let's get you the measurement here, top to bottom. Here you go. And that's going to be 1 inch, top to bottom. Nice size. Still makes a statement, but not oversized where you're going, no, not today. Nope, not today. Nope, not today. I have this one necklace I love. It's not even fine jewelry. It's a designer piece. And it's really big. It's really big. Like it weighs a ton. And I've worn it once. It's just because it's too big. It's too big for most everything. It is the outfit. The necklace is the outfit. I think sometimes we just need a little more wearability, versatility, right? This gives it to you in that 1 inch drop. Let's give you a great value here, right now. Does anybody love turquoise? Because we don't see it often in pendants. This one right now, and I do want to show you here, it's, keep in mind, it's in yellow gold now. Just to show you that you don't see a lot of the gold, just the bail is really the only gold that's exposed there. So remember, you're choosing the white, the yellow, or yes, we even do our pendants in rose gold. So if you want in rose, it is fine. Let's give you a last look at it here up close. And then we get you a value. How big a value? Well, it's got a $3,499 price tag. Let's try something very different. And we have 45 minutes left, so I'm going to say it again. Requests are welcome. Requests are welcome. That's going to be whatever you want to see, guys. Just let us bring it out. I need to move this really quickly, though, and I know our turquoise lovers are out there in force. We even had a round and a wheel earlier if you want to get a round ring to go with it. It's not $3,000. It's not $2,000. It's not $1,000. We're making it $999 right now. That's it. First caller, $9.99. It's go time. It's party time. Take your favorite piece. Tell me what you want to see. If it's turquoise, we're looking at a really stunning pendant there that would be suddenly instant giftable, instant, well, it's Sleeping Beauty variety, so it's an instant collector's stone because you know this mine has been closed for a while. No hope of reopening that mine. So this is your chance right now to pick it up. $9.99 only. Don't forget about that big, oh, do we dare show the pink diamond? It's a 21 pointer. It was the one that I put up with the ruby, and it was so saturated, but it's a really good size. That's still on the way. I don't even know. Should we show it or should we save it for another day? Is that more weekend wear, weekend kind of versatility there? What should we do? If you'd like this turquoise, let me know. How is this here? Okay, so let's keep moving. I'm going to show you the pink diamond. And this is going to be an iffy situation here, but I got a really good, it's a good mounting. It's a really strong stone. And do let me know how I can congratulate on the blue sapphire, because that is such a pretty piece, such a good one there. So here we go. Last call on this one if you want the turquoise, $9.99 for a 337. Very important value there. Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, so let's keep moving. Got a lot to show you. And there is one huge yellow diamond if anybody's interested. It's a 2-carat 07. Oval, VS stone, lots of diamond weight around it. Let me flash it, just in case you're looking for the ultimate yellow diamond size. It's a 2-carat 07. That is not just your basic 2-carat either, because it's larger. Oh, look how pretty this is. Right? I know, Tony just gave it a whistle. I couldn't agree more. I would whistle right at it as well if I could. This is going to be item number 1122-009. Check that out. A 207 oval stone, VS, brilliant cut, and what's around it? Yellow diamonds. What's around that? White diamonds. Giving the sides, the big pave as well. This is so fabulous. 207 is that size, so that would be our second largest in existence here in the yellows. There's a 3-carat, and then there's this one, 207. Now, that's not true. There's a 241 as well that's been here forever. It's the emerald cut with the pink diamonds with it. That's here as well. So this is the third largest we have. I forgot about the 241. It's sitting right in front of me. And this one's going to be 207. Let's give you the yellow diamond weight here to go with it. That'll be 31 points in yellows. Then another carat 18 of the diamonds around that. This is so exciting. It's beautiful, and it's all 18 karat gold, of course. It's got to be. It's that really, really important stone. So excited to have it. If anybody would like it, this is our lowest price. Oh, and you know it's about to drop even lower. Do you know that total weight is 3 carats 56? That's pretty extraordinary to get. You're getting a lot of carat weight there, a ton. That's some of our biggest carat weight we've seen all together in a yellow diamond. And of course, so much of that is right there in that center stone. Here's what it looks like on. I mean, there's just nothing more you can say about it except it's time to discount it, because that $19,999, do you know that's already been discounted 10 grand? This started at $29,999. It went to $19,999, and now it's going even lower than that. What about that brilliance, though? This is second to none. And I always find that ovals, this is just kind of a fact of diamonds, these ovals, especially a little more elongated oval like this one is, they tend to look even larger. So if it was a 230, 240, 2.5 carat, well, there'd be a lot more expense you'd have to pay to get it. That's just how the diamond world works, right? But in this stone, you get that longer look, you get that bigger presence visually, and it's still a huge stone, don't get me wrong, but you're not paying for a 2.5. That does go for more. You're not paying for a 3 carat. That goes for more. So if you can find that stone that's that rare variety that gives you the look of, that's usually a good thing. Usually most of us are trying to get as big a diamond as we can while keeping it within budget. When you add a fancy color to it, that just makes it all the more important and spectacular and rare. And it's not even $19,999. Well, this one's going to be a quick one here. And it is going to go in a hurry. And then we'll remind you of a couple pieces we had earlier as well that we can recap for you. But this one's got to go, and it can't be even $19,000 or $15,000 or anything of its kind. This is the moment. $356 in total. You've got a $30,000, not retail, not wholesale, but that's our own price, at least once upon a time. Now it's very different. And we're going to take it right now. Just down, bring it down. $9,999 to the first caller who'd like it. And this is how it's finished on the inside. So there is something so beautifully done and created in the most perfect way that you could possibly get. And $99.99 gets it to you. That is a fabulous value. So that one's going to be one of those, again, third largest we have. There's a 3 carat, that's that kind of unusual cut. There is a 2 carat 41 in a really special radiant cut, and that is pink diamonds with it, so that gets even more pricey. And then there is this 207. So if you're looking to be in that 2 carat range, this is the way you got to go. And huge value, biggest price reduction we can bring you there. $20,000 altogether off on that one. Next up, though, a Mahangi spinel. The problem with this stone is the rarity is such that this is up there with exotic colors of diamonds. It makes it so incredibly rare that most of us are priced out of it entirely. There was only a few stones that were mined out of the 2007 find and discovery. I really wanted to bring this to you because I know there's a lot of Mahangi spinel lovers, but when they come with the $4,000 and $5,000 price tags, it gets trickier. So I know we've been bringing you some fabulous ones of late and doing our best to mark them down to make them much more affordable than they've ever been. But on 2207, it's coming down to a brand new low. This is not something I want you to wait on, and better yet, it's a 30-point Mahangi. You're still getting that spinel material, which is very durable. It's going to be a nice size stone. Remember, these are not stones that come in big sizes, so 30 points is large in this gem. Maybe not in other gems, but in this gem, it's very large. You also get diamond weight here of 35 points, and let's take a look. This is one of the most textural and really detailed designer mountings we do. It's still one that's done in-house, but look how the diamonds will stop, but the texture does not. You get this beautiful detail and design where it just has this amazing quality, which when you see it from a distance, every one of those, let's call it the texture of the beadwork, every bit of that really allows for this ring to shine. So it's almost as if, when you see it here from a distance, the diamonds are throughout the midsection of the ring, but it's like it keeps going. And it looks like even all of the gold has a texture that makes it look diamond cut. It gives it sparkle as if it's a diamond all the way. Have you ever seen that? Like a beautiful, almost like, can you imagine if little crystals were embedded within a lace, like a fine lacy detail, right? And it was actually crystals within that was like sewn in. There's some designers that do that. If you've ever seen them, the garments are spectacular, where they actually do sew Swarovski crystals into their lace and their fabrics. And that means that the whole garment just shimmers as if it's crushed diamonds. That's what this mounting almost reminds me of, except it is diamonds and it is diamond cut gold. So it's very intriguing the way it's built and the way it's done. And then you have this beautiful Mahangi in the middle, and we're gonna go ahead and do this. A huge value on a Mahangi spinel that was a huge value at $29.99, just to, again, make an effort to make everything ridiculously affordable in our last 40 minutes tonight. This is gonna be how we do it. Really easy deal. This is just, again, $29.99. We know on a night like tonight, that's probably not going to be what it takes to get this one home. It's got to go. So here's how we do it. You're not paying $19.99. You're not paying $1,500. This is a level that Mahangi simply does not go. So all you need to do, call me. It's easy. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. The stone is so strong. It's a pink, but it's a red. It's as if you put those two colors and they literally just, they collide together and form as one. It's vibrant. It's truly a neon stone. That's not just a descriptor. It's actually a gemological trait this stone has. It's the ability to be a brighter color in a lower light. So it actually glows. Watch this. I'll prove it to you. We'll show you what that means. If you block the light, I'm intentionally doing that, this stone becomes more vibrant. Do you see what's happening? It's more vibrant. It's more bright. It's more of that neon color that comes through. That's what's so special. So this is it. This is the one to own. And in all that gold, we're taking it backwards from $1,500, $1,400, $1,300, $1,200, a wider ring, a gorgeous gold dimension, detailed design elements, diamonds, all of that. And it's not $1,100? No, it is not. It is not $1,000? This would be the most affordable Mahangi you've seen here on the show, including little tiny stud earrings that have no real gold to speak of. It's all happening right now, and it's $9.99 if you'd like it. So that's how you shop the big sale event that's going on. A little impromptu Thursday night, crazy sale going on. So $9.99 only. That is for one caller. Come on in and take it. And it's the way to get that really, really rare spinel material that we love. It's that hot pinky red. I'll tell you this, I've seen probably, no joke, probably no exaggeration, millions of mountings. All kinds of mountings from every kind of category. Big, small, detailed, not detailed, simple, detail, all that. This is one of the most detailed mountings I've ever seen us do, and that's not happening by accident. Again, it's like adding those pink diamonds to the blue sapphire. This is so intentional, and it's pricey to do. So this is crazy good. All you gotta do is $9.99, pick up the phone and dial, that's it.
Are you asking about the pink smell?
I think that's what they're asking about. I hope so. At $9.99, that's the way to get it. When have you walked into a store and saw a $3,000 item for $1,000? For under $1,000? When do you see that? We're verifying right now. We'll see who's going to get it. It's $9.99. Gets it to you. There's just nothing else like that. There's no value like that. That's it. That's the moment. That's it. This is a stone discovered in 2007. It's still really, more or less rather, in its infant stages, except it's already gone. Mined out. Done. I think we get lost in the fact that spinel as a category is still mined in various places all over the world. That spinel is very specific, and it's not. That's a specific color that doesn't come from Burma. It doesn't come from any other locale all around the world. The only place that this color was ever discovered was in Tanzania. That's the name of the mine. That, I say mine, there was one boulder's worth of material that produced teeny tiny little crystals that had to be faceted to then create the gems we see here, which is why a 30 pointer is a large size. That's why 30 points is major in this category. That's why when we see the 1 carats, we lose our minds. We go nuts for them. They're museum quality and museum graded. When you get something like this for $9.99, it doesn't cover the gold. It doesn't. You know that. Even here, we do signet rings. What? Similar price. Just gold. No diamonds, no spinel. This is the way you go. Take a look. Let's give it 60 final seconds, then we'll move on. 60 seconds. Let's move. We got a lot to do in the next 35 minutes. So, hey, what else do you want to see? What else do you want to see tonight? What other requests do you have? Anything we can bring out? Can we recap something from our first 2.5 hours? Maybe that's what we should do. We do have the pink diamond, by the way. 21-point pink diamond, pretty special stone. I keep talking about thinking someone's just going to beg me to bring it out, but you know, it's here, it's fabulous, and it's really could be well priced. Yeah, you think? When we're doing this to Mahangis and you've seen what we've done on blue sapphires, it could be a real special price tonight on a pink diamond. So I say we bring out, you want to just do it? I was going to save it till Saturday, but why save it? Let's just do that. Okay. Hi, Anita. Thanks. No problem. Duly noted, Anita. You got it. Hi, Barbara. Oh, my goodness, Barbara. Hi. Oh, geez. I've been thinking about you so much. I know Jess and myself, we've been thinking about you. Thank you for your kind words. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I know. This is just, that's what I figured, Barbara. All right, coming up. So I'm so glad to have you joining us tonight, Barbara, and hope you are on the mend. We're still sending all of our good healing energy your way, all the way out to New York. All right, coming up. This is going to be 112-1377. I'll just bring it out. The opposite end of the pink spectrum here for sure. Here it is. Yeah, it's that more lavender color. I'm going to have to see if I can polish that band. I hope I have the tools up here to do that. But this is going to be it, guys. Anybody get the spinel? The Mahangi? Anybody? Okay. So still up for grabs? Maybe. We're checking, we're verifying. So everything was telling me, maybe save that. I see you on Saturday and on Sunday in the morning. Everything was telling me to just save it. Save it for the weekend. Save it for the daytime. Save it for the waking hours. We're going to bring you a little late night special here. It's a pink diamond. It is a natural pink. Now, I'm hesitating to use that word pink because it is, you can see, more saturated. That doesn't look like typical pink diamond material. I brought it out earlier in comparison and put it right next to a ruby, a star ruby, just to show you the liveliness and the beauty and the saturation level, which this is a fact, the deeper and richer color you get a pink, the more valuable it is. Now, you've probably heard of purple diamonds. There is such a thing. They go boop, off the charts in rarity. Therefore, the price gets really ridiculous. Like we're talking auction houses, millions of dollars, even for smaller stones. So this is all natural color. So what does that tell us? Well, it tells us this is an extraordinary stone, but it's a good thing we've got it labeled as a pink as opposed to a purple, because then again, the price would have to go so much higher. We know the rarity of a purple goes above and beyond the pinks. The pinks are rare too, but the purples are on another level. So in those rare occasions where you're seeing a stone that tips the scale a bit, goes more saturated, gets into a purple color, then you have extra rarity. It's not just that, it's also a 21 pointer. So it's a big size, it's almost a quarter carat. That's huge in the world of pink diamonds. I've got several here in the inventory that are $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 for the same exact carat weight. Then let's look at how it's set up, because you get this beautiful mounting. The first halo are pinks as well, but I love this because it's proven my point. Look what's beside it. Those pink diamonds are a whole different color than the center stone. So is it really fair to say pink and pink? I disagree. I think it's more of a lavender tone in the middle. And yeah, those are true pinks on the side in the halo. But what you have in the middle is more lavender. That is so rare, and it's beautiful. And then you have 45 points in white diamonds to go with your 6 points in the pink. So it's 6 points in the pink halo. Then you get the 45 points in the white. All together, a pretty ring, a feminine ring, a designer ring. Love that there's a little bit of that. There are two separate halos in white diamonds, and you have a little bit of that open space there between, so you get that scalloped edge on the outside. It's just so feminine. This is like femininity personified in a ring. I'm so thrilled to bring it to you, but it is going to be a value. And we got this marked down to $69.99, much, much, much less than where the 21 pointers usually go. And we got to really make sure it goes. So how about this? Do you like it? Did anybody get our Mahangi, Jess? Jess, I heard from Barbara. Yeah, she mentioned that she talked to you today. We were so worried about you, Barbara. We were just, we were talking about, every day we're talking about Barbara. Hope Barbara's okay. Hope Barbara's well. $69.99, we got to change it up a little bit. Jewelry makes you feel better. Whatever you're dealing with, doesn't jewelry make you feel better? It does. Some people call it retail therapy. I think this is some real good gem medicine is what I think it is, right? So here we go. Instead of $69.99, $59.99, you know this is going to be wild tonight, right? It's 30 minutes away from the finish line. And this might be all of it, because I'm not doing 59, 49. You know what I better do? We better run the auction again. Run it back, hope for a better result, hope for a different result, but that's all up to you. The only thing I know is we got to take it low. Got to take it low to start, because otherwise it's going to sit here, and we need to get it at home. So how about this? I'm going to make it better than 49, 39, even, well, what's with the 39.20? We can't start an auction at $39.99. We don't start like that. How about 35 or 3,000 or $2,500 for a 21 point that's really leaning towards purple? I think that this is going to be even better. I know it has to be. It has to be. We got to take this real extra super duper crazy low if we're going to get it at home. So this is how we do it. It's time to get on those phones. Whatever you got to do, because this is the moment, and it's a collector's piece. And all we got to do right now is get it lower than $2,500. The increments will be $10. Just one little Alexander Hamilton. Am I right about that? Right? I haven't seen a $10 bill in a while. Are they still around? I don't know. This is where we go, guys. 25, it's not going to be, I don't know. This is the night. Whether it's yellow diamond, pink diamonds in that sapphire mounting, that's already gone. Or now, this is the ultimate in pink diamond value. It's not even $2,500. We're going to go lower. And we're going to make this an interesting deal. It's not 24, it's not 23, it's not 22, it's not even $2,100. Something is going on tonight, and it's called All About Value. This is the most spectacular Thursday I've seen when it comes to values, and we're all about the values every day, but this is a next level. And when there's big pink diamond up for grabs, you got to take it, or else you're going to think back and go, you know what? I should have struck. I knew when I saw that big 21 pointer, I knew it was a value. This is it, guys. It's not even $2,100. It's not going to be. It's not even going to be 21. This is it. We're going to make it $2,000 to get it started. That's it. 2,000. That's all. 21 pointer, and I might just bring out the other ones. There are other 20 pointers and 21 pointers and 19 pointers that are in lesser mountings that don't have pink diamonds around them that are way more money. We're talking 79, 69, 59.99. This is all a great value, and look where we're at, $2,000. Okay, better yet, just send it on out. If we have a collector out there, I'm going to try this on, and I'm going to give you an opportunity. This is going to reward the fast callers. That always is going to be how it works here, or in this case, caller, right? All those callers have been rewarded tonight by being quick, especially, man, we had a first hour where people were missing out left and right. This is how the one-of-a-kinds go. So instead of $2,000, you're going to get a better value than that. It is not going to be anywhere. This is how we do it, guys. This is it. It's going to be $1,999. That's all. It's first caller getting rid of the auction. We're going. So this is it. It's all $19.99, no auction even needed. That's how we do it. On a pinky purple diamond. Does anybody like the bangle? If you like the bangle I'm wearing, it's also available. We can give you a great value on that one as well. But for a diamond that reads like a lavender, like a purple, and yet that doesn't just happen as a result of, oh, they gave it more heating or more treating or anything like that. Not at all. That's going to be about the natural state of that stone being as exotic and rare as it is, that it's giving you that really special color instead. So it's not the basic lighter pink. You see the difference there. It's all showing in this ring. But again, labeling it as a pink, helping you get that value, which was supposed to be $7,000. And now it's so much less. So congratulations if you get it. We'll give it 60 final seconds, and then we're going to be on our way. So much to show you here in this last few minutes. Do have a couple of great wheels on the way. You want to see some big Tanzanite. Maybe it's going to be that big yellow diamond, by the way, the 251. If you have any interest in seeing our Radiant Cut 251 with the pink diamonds, we can blow that out for you. Anything else? Cashmere sapphires here. Big opals are here. We've got a really beautiful couple of platinum pieces that are still remaining. And also, anything else you want to see recap from earlier, we'll help you out with those as well. But this is it for $19.99. We've not seen a 21 pointer in our history for that price, so this is go time on that big pink diamond. Our turquoise is still here. A couple of other things from earlier. We had a beautiful zircon. These are some of my favorites of the day, and still a couple of varieties. I got to show you. We got aqua. We've got a really special alexandrite. If you weren't with us in the first couple of minutes, like the first half hour, let me show you what you may have missed, because you know how I roll. We bring out some of our best values early, but this time of year with as many things going on right now, there's a lot of people that join us a little bit later in the show. So totally get that. Let me show you what you may have missed, and we'll do a little recap that way. So you've got a big, gorgeous aqua. We had a trillion that sold in auction. Well, this is our oval that remains. We also have an alexandrite for you. I'm gonna need you to zoom back. So we're gonna have about 4 or 5 different rings up here that are all one of a kinds, all gonna fly. There's the big aqua right there in the middle. That's gonna be our, what was that, carat 66, right? So you've got a good size in this stone in the oval. This is the alexandrite. Gorgeous blues and greens, added pink and white diamonds to it. Then we have the gorgeous collectible. This is our super ultra rare, round, color changing, stunning sphene. That is what is happening there. It's like a supernatural type of stone. And then I also have this blue zircon. I'll leave it at these 4 for the moment, just so we can really see them close up as best we can. This blue zircon, I still think, I'm seeing it again. I said it early on. It was my first inclination when I saw it was that was Paraíba tourmaline. I still feel like it's mismarked. I bet you somebody's getting the Paraíba lifetime. The point is, we're calling it a blue zircon, and it has that double refraction, but I'll tell you, it looks like these neon Paraíbas that we see for $7,000 and $8,000 right now for an under 1 carat stone. And this is it, guys. It's the last call on any one of these 4, and they've all been presented in full. We're happy to bring up the information again if you weren't with us earlier to see all of those specs and details and all the looks at it on the hand. But with 22 minutes left in the show, we got to roll. These 4 pieces are all still here. They're all one of a kinds. We go from the really exotic color changing sphene, which is that super brilliant stone, under $5,000. That one's $49.99. That's in the back center. And then we have the aqua. They go all the way down in price to $699. That wheel from $699 to $49.99. That's the expansive pricing we have available for you on that wheel. And yet, the zircon, somewhere in between, but really affordable. The zircon is only $16.99. And the alexandrite, which is paired up with pink diamonds and white diamonds on a bridge, That's only $24.99. So that's how all four look together there. So let me recap now that we can point these out. $699 on the aqua. That's how we started the show. Then you've got your $24.99 alexandrite here. The blues and the greens are stunning. And then we have not seen too many pink diamonds added with alexandrites, but it's there. You also have this really special blue zircon. That's really pretty. That looks like Paraiba. I'm telling you, they're usually much more blue in their color, a little more of that kind of electric blue, like a neon. This is that true, almost Paraiba blue-green. And then we have the $49.99 color-changing sphene as well. So some great options up there, but we're in our last 20 minutes, so it's time to let us know if you have any questions about those. We'll show you some really good pendants and necklaces coming up that are in platinum. So this is it, and that's going to be all we got tonight to show you on the ring recap. And then we also have some cashmeres you haven't seen. Got a cashmere sapphire. Our platinum necklaces are here. Also, there was a Mandarin garnet ring as well, so I'll try to get this in here. We'll just kind of dress up. Got a lot of the blues, the greens, and the gorgeous kind of blue-green combos up here. Let's kind of mix it up a little bit with a gorgeous Mandarin. This is only $9.99 for our big-time Mandarin garnets, a carat 55 in size. And that's it, guys. That's it. So here we are. Last look at anything up there. I love that we can bring you now, basically with the addition of the Mandarin, it's going, from $9.99 on up to $49.99. Huge value there. So let me know if you have a favorite there and we can help you out, show them on the hand again, but that's just a little recap. So on to necklaces we go. I have either ruby or a padparasha option, which we've talked about a lot tonight, how those are going to be part of the same family. So we're just going to show you two different colors of stones here that are all belonging to the corundum family. And then you let me know if you have any favorites there. Mandarin, $9.99, $24.99 for the Alex. I cannot get over this blue zircon in the bridge. That truly looks like a Paraiba, just a stunner of a stone there. That's only actually $15.99 is what I brought that down to. So a really good price tag there, $15.99 for a zircon in a bridge. Amazing. It's a 2-carat stone, by the way. This one's $9.99 for the Mandarin garnet. Here's that alexandrite, pink and white diamonds. Very elegant combination with that blue-green of the alexandrite that changes color. And then here it is, also a color-changing stone. The museum level, can we just take a look at this up close? Yeah, we definitely need to see the graphics. It's our 341. It's in a round. It's a color-changing sphene. Every color of the rainbow is pronounced through that stone thanks to brilliance. But yes, it goes from green to red. It's a 341 color-changing stone and a carat 67 in diamonds. Extraordinary, isn't it? $49.99. The only other sphene we've had of a big size like that is still here somewhere. I don't like the cut as much because it's not a round. It's a rectangular radiant. It doesn't give off as much of the brilliance that a round does. Nothing really can. So that one's going to be over $15,000. I love that we can save you 10 grand, still get you a big stone, get you all the color as well, and get you the color changing ability from the green to the red. It's amazing. So $49.99 on that one. Okay, coming up, necklaces. It's time for necklaces. We got to bring them out. I'm going to start with this one up close so you can see it because it's all platinum, and then it's going to be this ruby. It looks so regal, doesn't it? And then you have this great station at the top that's going to have those 5 bigger diamonds that are all set within a semi bezel. Isn't this pretty? Let's take it to the hand here. Then you'll see it on the neckline. It's going to be 112, and this one would be 2140. So you can see it from a distance there. It's all attached. So this is a full necklace. And I'll tell you one thing, our platinum necklaces never ever stick around. And this is the ruby variety. We'll have the padparasha right after this. And that one's going to be very similar. But this is going to be our 40-point ruby, super ultra clean. If you remember that museum stone we had the other day, this one's a lot like it in clarity, very similar. So it's our 40-point ruby, 53 points in the diamonds, all attached to a platinum necklace. How about that? That's really pretty, isn't it? So this one's going to be a 16-inch length. It's meant to sit really at the base of the neckline. When you have a station style like this, it's kind of like a collar meets a chain. So you're going to have this one sit right at the base of the neckline. Now, since that's kind of right where my ornament is, I'm going to show you a little bit lower here because just be aware, 16-inch sits right about here. So it's going to sit and just look like this beautiful presence that's always going to stay centered. It'll always stay right there centered up for you because it has that station, which just the gravity of it keeps it centered up on the neckline for you. And then you've got that beautiful drop. So time to make it affordable. And then the chain itself is like a beautiful, kind of like a flat snake chain. So that's really important the way that's done. So it's smooth. You can see it's high polished. It's really solid. It's not one of those links that kinks or has a lot of openness to it. It's going to be all solid throughout. So it's really, really well done. That's going to be down to, well, let's try a little value here. $39.99 should be. Take it a lot lower than that. This is what it looks like from a distance. Love that closure and that big spring ring clasp. And this is, again, 16 inches. We'll make it easy. It's going to be from $29.99. Nah, we're not going to keep it there. We got to move some pieces here in our last 17 minutes, and we'll make it only $1,599. First caller for platinum and ruby and diamonds, all bigger diamonds as well, especially right up top that leads to that centerpiece that has that bit of that drape. $15.99. Pod Parasha will be next. We're going to bring that out. Similar style. Let me kind of keep this in your mind because this one's pretty similar. And we're actually going to start with this one up close because it's a pendant with a chain. Whereas this is a full necklace where everything's attached and stationary. This next one is actually a pendant with the chain that can be removed, but it is still, let's take it up close, it's still in platinum. And it's our Pod Parasha piece. 1122124 is the item number here. This is fabulous, isn't it? So 45-point oval Pod Parasha. Big old diamonds. How many? 60 points among just, what, 8 stones? You got it. So it's a really, really big wow factor to those diamonds individually. How about a great value on this one? And let's throw in the chain. So you get the full necklace because it's all done in platinum, even the chain, which this time around 18-inch and adjustable. So it can be made any length up to 18. You can take it on down as short as you'd like to make it, so that really makes it versatile to the exact ½ inch or ½ inch that you want it to be. Every one of those diamonds, by the way, is about 8 points, just shy of 8 points in size. So those are significant. And it's time to move it when it's a Pod Parasha. What is a Pod Parasha? That's a pink and an orange combination in a sapphire. It's regarded as the rarest color of sapphire in the world. It comes with the chain, which is free. We're throwing that in because I really don't want to have you go on a wild hunt for a platinum chain and then also think about how much that would cost when you find one. What would it cost to get you a platinum chain in your collection? And we want it to match, right? Especially if you're thinking about gift giving, have the chain match the pendant. There it is. Going to be about 5/8 of an inch top to bottom. We'll show it on the neckline. Stays in the platinum, of course. You wouldn't want it any other way. We love our Pod Parashas in the white metal anyways, but platinum is such a fine high-end way to do that. That's what it looks like from a distance there, just to give you a little size perspective. We'll take it way low for you. Are you ready? Only one, not going to be that $2,599. We're making it a lot better, under $2,000. We only have this one though, so that's going to fly. And remember, this is 18 inches. So you get a lot more length to play with on this particular Rolo Link Platinum chain. It's going to be $1,699 only, first caller for a Pod Parasha. And then anything else, guys, that we can do for you at the end of the show, it's go time. We've got a big Tanzanite opportunity. I have one of our prettiest tourmalines. So I have this whole wheel here of museum pieces. And the problem is they were all marked down, but they're all going to be $49.99 still. Let me show you some of the pieces individually, and we'll take them even further in their discount. Big Tanzanite and emerald cut coming up. Big tourmaline coming up that looks like a Paraíba, but it's not necessarily. We'll talk. It's going to be coming up next for you. $16.99 or Pod Parasha. Thank you, thank you. That one's gone. Let's take a look at this. This is the blue-green. I mean, really? It's been here, I think, as long as I have. If you're counting at home, keeping score, 7 years. It's been here forever. One reason why. It's an expensive stone. That doesn't change. But you're looking at a host who's going to make it a not expensive ring. That's all I can do. It's not here because it's not pretty. Sometimes, let's be honest, there have been pieces before that remain available because maybe they're not the favorite. Maybe they're not beloved. Maybe they're not popular. You know, they're just not the cool kid. This is the one everybody wants. It's been, trust me, the price tag that's kept everyone out. Take a look. I'm dropping the price. You ready? We're ready. I cannot think of a better moment to get this one down to a brand new price than right now because you've loved it. If you've made those offers on it, if you've requested it a million times over, start dialing because you've never seen a price like this On this ring, it's the only thing we have like it. I have thousands of tourmalines in this inventory. There's only one that has this blue-green color, this clarity. This is important. You know, sometimes some things have an aura about them where you can be looking at a person who has no clue about jewelry, they know nothing about gems, but they know that's an important piece. It's item number 1120-850. We have given it a new item number tonight. You know why? So that we can take it under cost, so that our system will accept it and place an order for it tonight at a lower than cost price. You are hearing me right. That is our 584 Congolese tourmaline. These stones have not yet been identified whether they have copper or not. So it very well may have copper content. It certainly IDs that way visually. It looks like it does. It looks like the copper-bearing Paraíba stones we know from the world of gems from Mozambique and Nigeria and Brazil. This Congolese find is a newer find. They have to do a lot of research to figure out if maybe they stumbled upon a new source of Paraíba. The reason they don't do that is because the mine shut down before they could even spend the money and do the research. This is a fact, guys. There's Congolese material. We were the first to bring it to you. Very sparse mining, happened several years ago, ceased to exist now. The mine is already closed, and there wasn't even enough of the yield. That means there wasn't enough stuff, not enough stones, to actually bring it out and do all the testing. You need to test more than one stone. It takes comprehensive time, resources, money to do that testing to be sure that you can say copper or not. So they haven't even done that. I don't know if they ever will, but a lot of the research behind it tells us that different the factors of the geographical location, some of the soil content, all of that in the area could very well be Paraíba tourmaline. It doesn't matter right now. What matters is that you love it, that you like the color, that you like the ring with both baguettes and rounds around it, by the way, that are completely covering the outside edge of this stone. It's a 584. It's a beautiful diamond weight of 69 points. It's in white gold only, and we got to blow it out because it's been $79.99. That didn't work. $69.99 didn't work. $59.99, we started to get some interest and some offers, but we can't take those because we just are giving you the rock bottom prices. So here's how it's going to work right now. It's obviously for one caller. Don't have another stone like it. Couldn't get you one if I tried. Nothing smaller, nothing larger. This is it. It's our 69 points of rounds and baguettes together. Let's try it on the hand so you can see the size that it gives you. The visual, the look, the design, the styling, even when it's on the hand, how clean and bright and crisp it is. You're not paying $59, $49, $39, $29. It's not going to be any of the above. This is one of those moments. Someone is going to commemorate with the biggest value we can bring you in a stone that is tourmaline. And oh, isn't this that type 3 stone that's supposed to be included all the way through it? Uh-huh. And it's not a clarity issue to be found, not a flaw that you could find in that stone, not even $2,500. It's the blowout. This is part of a museum wheel that I was going to show you. I just felt this needed its own time. By itself, on display, up close and personal, getting every detail, not even 28, 27, we'll keep on going, right? 26, 25, 24, it's got to go. I love the stacks of the baguettes. Those are true baguettes on either side, 6 of them, 3 on each side, amazing. Leads right down into that split shank. Just white gold. We just need to know what size you need. It'll be right out to you. That is a miracle price tag. I'll take it even lower. Instant coupon. On top of all your thousands and thousands you're saving already, and it's not going to be $24.99. We're making it $2,399 only, and that's it. And then we're going to show you the big Tanzanite in the emerald cut. Still to come as well. That's got to be here because that is the cut we don't have any more of. So we're going to bring that one out for you. And then we've got any requests you have, last minute questions on anything you've seen tonight. Love to help you out with those ideas as well. Who's got the tourmaline? Can't wait to find out. Thank you so much. Thank you to our caller that got the Padvarasha necklace as well. So excited for you. Enjoy it. Thank you. Let's see who's got this tourmaline. Clean, crisp, bright blues and greens together in a gorgeous mounting. And then comes out our emerald cut. Item number 1111814 is next. Let me know, Will. I think you've got that one. Congratulations. Let me know. And then here's the big emerald cut, Blue Wing. Block D, it's a 608. We got to run, guys. We got 8 minutes now. 8 minutes. Tell me what you want to own today from this show. Here's our 608, 28 points in diamonds, triple split shank and pave. And one of those rows, the middle one, goes right up and meets the sides of that Tanzanite. So 1111814 is the number. It's an emerald cut 608, 28 points in diamonds, and we got a value on this one as well. and we're going to make this an easy deal. So this was actually a $69.99 piece. Makes sense with the size of the stone. And it is a 608, so it's a really good size. But this is the size a lot of people are always looking for. That 6 carat for everyday wearable. It's 111-1814. It's a 608 emerald cut with 28 points in diamonds. White gold only on this one as well. That should tell you something, just like the last tourmaline. They have to stand the gold color as a result of these markdowns. Can't be spending $4,000 or $5,000 to make a new mounting. We just got to say, here it is. Gotta love it the way it is. Good news is most of us love the blue wings and the white gold, so you're set there, and then we're gonna bring it on down. Any one color, and that's all we got here. And I'm telling you, this is just some serious pricing reduction here. Let's take a look at it though from the inside. We never wanna there's such a clarity to the stone, we never wanna take away from that by adding a lot of gold detail that makes it too busy behind it, because that would just look like inclusions in a stone that doesn't have them. So we don't wanna mar the beauty here. We wanna just bring you all that beautiful quality you love, the clarity that is so amazing. How about this? It's a $69.99 piece. I'm gonna take it a lot lower for you right now. It's not going to be $69, $59, $49. We have just minutes left in the show. We got to move some jewelry. Let me know what else we can show you before we go. It's not $49, $39, $29, or even $2,500. And this is one of the last few emerald cuts in existence here. Our blue wing block Ds are so few and far between. Overall, we're probably saying farewell to them in a short amount of time here. This is last call if you want an emerald cut. I'm going to make this just $2,400. You know what? Forget about $24.99. Let's just do what we did on the tourmaline. $23.99, same deal. And yet for a 608, wow, what a price per carat. Especially when you're getting that kind of diamond weight and bigger stones paved up to the sides there. There's something so modern and sleek about this mounting, which pairs up so well. Boy, you hear all those helicopters outside and above? Oh, I wonder if it's going to be an adventure getting out of here tonight. As sometimes it is. Tony, can I borrow your bike? Can I please? All right, so here we go. $23.99. Do you think I could bike 30 miles? My brother does one of those things where he bikes up and down the coast of the United States. Like he goes from Oregon all the way down to Southern California, and he bikes for just days and days at a time. I don't know if I'm cut out for that. I'm not sure that's my thing. But yeah, I don't think I'll be trying that anytime soon. All right, coming up next, what can we recap? We have 5 minutes left in the show. Just want to remind you guys, yeah, my brother, he's the athlete of the family, not me. As much as I'm trying. Tell you what, guys, anything else you want to see recapped, we can show it. There's a lot of great jewelry left from this show. We've had 3 big hours. Don't wait, because you know what happens at the end of the night? Everyone bombards us with phone calls. We have all the pieces disappearing here. You never want to wait till the following day, especially when we don't see you guys on TV tomorrow. We don't see you back on TV till Saturday and Sunday morning, so keep that in mind. So really want to get you these values before they go. Take a look at this. It's going to be our fabulous, although, guys, emerald cut like that, stunning. So let me just kind of remind you that's here. And then we also have, if anybody wants to say, I knew we had some questions about the zircon. So let me bring that back out. Look at that. That's really, really special, isn't it? That's going to be item number 11222005. And how fabulous is this blue zircon? Look at that. 2 carats in the Cambodian blue and 99 points in diamonds in this bridge. Just want to give you an up close at it. This is the one that if you are a Paraíba lover, but they've been a bit out of budget, I get it. They really are these days. I'm going to make this one your dream piece, and yet you get sparkle and brilliance and double refraction, and it's $15.99 actually, so a better value for you tonight. As we are 4 minutes away from the conclusion of our show. So if you have any questions at all, please give us a call. Let us know what you'd like to see one more time. I always say, if you're having, if you're struggling to make a decision, yes or no, at least let yourself see it one more time. I think that really, that will really kind of guide you in the right way, whether it's yes or no, either way, just let yourself see the piece one more time. And I think it'll become really clear if it's for you or not. That is stunning. It's got that little bit, we rarely see zircons have a blue-green element or an aqua tone to them, but this one does. It's just, I've sold zircon since they came out. I mean, really, truly, guys, this is an extinct mine. I've been in this business so long, I've been selling them since they were actually really some of the beginning of the mining. That, you know, when we had the mine owners in studio with us, right? And now this family's given up the land. They've had to, right? They've built real estate on top of the land where, you know, the mining used to be. So we're talking about no more production whatsoever. Here's your last call on this one for $15.99. Anything else we can show you? I still have our aquamarine. So another side or another shade of blue here. I'll recap that for you as well. It'll be a full circle moment. We'll see where we started here with our beautiful aqua, which is 112-1895. And we'll take a look at this one here. That's a beautiful aquamarine. Let me see. We got a little something. Let me see if that one's all polished up and ready to go. So this one's going to be our aqua with that cutout detailing to it as well. You've got a beautiful 1 carat 66 oval, 6 points in diamonds, a little bit of cutout detailing. Such a great sentimentality built into this designer mounting. That is all of $699. Very affordable way to get an aquamarine tonight. Want to thank everybody for being with us. We only have about 2 minutes left in the show. If you have any other questions, we'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air to help you out with those. Hope you have a great kickoff to your weekend. Of course, reminder for all of our viewers that we are not here on television on Friday nights, so we're online only. We do have an earlier show for you online only at 5 o'clock Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern. So Joyce will be with you, I believe, tomorrow. So make sure you join her for that. And then we'll see you guys back online and television nationwide on Saturday and Sunday mornings. I'll see you guys then. So we have a big, big weekend ahead. Hope you can join us for all those shows. They start at 10 a.m. So I know we go from late night to morning. So 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central, 1 p.m. Eastern. So keep all that in mind. We got 3 big hours on Saturday and Sunday for you to join us for, to be a part of and see all the goodies. So getting into the swing of things here with holiday season approaching, right? It's 5 weeks from today is Turkey Day. So we're getting ready, guys, with a big, big, big shopping season kickoff and all the great jewelry for you and your loved ones. So we're busy on the phone lines. This one's going to go on the hand one more time. Thanks again for being with us. We have a final minute left. If you have any questions, color change sphene, blue zircon, pig diamond, just to name a few that you can go ahead and grab before. And that way we can start working on getting it sized and shipped out to you tomorrow, right? As opposed to waiting for another day or two for your favorite piece to arrive. Give us a call. Place your order now. We're here taking calls at the end of the night. Yes? Which one? Yeah, it actually, came, do you want to just price it? That piece came down actually. So the 101 yellow diamond, it's just, we can just do it right now for $23.99. Yeah, if you want the big 101. That is not something I have time to probably show you again because it's not here in front of me, but it's, we can just do $23.99 on that one. Or $2,300 I think was actually the opening bid we were looking for. So just 23. 23 if anybody wanted to get the yellow diamond that we tried to auction earlier. Thanks again for joining us tonight. Appreciate you watching. Appreciate you shopping. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Always appreciate it so much. From all of us at TVON, we wish you a great rest of your evening. I'm Lauren Blair. Remember, tomorrow online. See you on the weekend. See you guys then. Have a good one.